Hello, everyone. As you can tell, my mic is still working. Don't know what I did. If you hear some heavy breathing, that is the dog that I am watching. He's a very big dog. He's a very, very big dog. Um, so we're still having the same issues, but it should be fine. Where did I go? Oh, okay. I know what I'm doing now. I completely forgot and then I remembered. Okay. I'm trying to see if with the is it 30 or 20? With the 30 FPS, if the PITS works like this a little better, but I'm not entirely sure. I might have to turn it off again. Honestly, it might just have to be until I get a better upgrade. Yeah, I can already start to see it lagging a little bit. I'm gonna turn it off. Well, I know that the ducts look spacious enough, but crawling through, yeah. No, brother, we've already taken a breaky. We can't take another break. Or I guess, no, we got to do this. Oh my gosh, they're gonna make me actually do this? Wait, am I,
Everyone here?
well, never mind.
Yep, don't worry.
Ew, cobwebs. Wait, am I supposed to go the other way?
I think there's something on the ground.
Oh, there sure is.
A corpse?
I can't look back. Oh.
What was that?
You alright, Yuzuha? You're quiet.
I did block this.
Huh? Me? It's nothing.
I don't like this.
Getting thicker here.
I heard that. It's slimy, and I don't like slimy stuff. Listen, I've seen alien manifestation. Infestation? Something. Whatever.
Let's go check it out.
Look, that's an exaltist mark.
Where? Where are they seeing this?
Belong to Parsalumax?
We need to find a way to get down and take a look.
Oh.
Wait, there's an exit.
Wait, I wanted to
There's a
see.
downward bend ahead.
Wee.
Prepped and ready.
This massive room must be the Exalted's prayer room. Look, there's a bunch of objects scattered on the floor. There's gotta be more. Alright. You split up.
Look
That's
at
never
all
a good
this
idea.
stuff.
Well, I guess they're in the same room, so. Skimming through the documents, I can see destroy immediately stamps, messily stamped all over the covers. Huh? Are these the files that were supposed to be destroyed ahead of time? According to the logs, they should have been dealt with ages ago. Why are they still piled up here? Never mind, let's hurry up and see what these documents say. These files over here look to be on engineering assets. Bell, check this out. Approved. Converting equipment factory workshop number 2 into prayer room for Exaltus researchers. So maybe they've been maybe they've been maybe they've been working with them all along and we were just like fooled. We were bamboozled. Is that the right word? I've noticed before Sarah, Dr. Lore, and Meverak all have really solid knowledge about hollows. And we've also discussed since the Exaltus want to research sacrifices, they need lots of funding and a stable venue. We figured they must have someone backing them, but I never thought it would be Porcelumex. According to the data here, due to bottlenecks and Porcelumex purity, Porcelumex has been researching purification techniques to obtain suitable catalysts They even secretly conducted human experiments. We don't like to see that. They're just as evil as Exaltist. Agreed. Since they crossed that line ages ago, they've turned their attention to the Exaltist. And they've been in cahoots for 7 or 8 years now. Whoa. So he really did know this entire time. Or maybe he didn't know. I'm not going to give him the benefit of the doubt anymore. As long as the Exaltists provide Porcelainics with the tech they need, Porcelainic gives them all sorts of perks, even the freedom to do their own research. What's wrong? Belle, if they've kept their partnership going for so long with so much funding, whoever is involved from Porcelainimic's side is definitely no ordinary employee. Is it Damien or his two superiors, or perhaps all of them? It could be all of them. It could be all of them. Judging from Damien's attitude towards the Exaltus, it doesn't seem like he knows about their connection with Porcelainics. Besides, Damien isn't powerful enough to do such a thing and keep it all hidden. That does make sense. Unless that's what he wants us to think. Hey! Excuse me. These files are really discreet. There's no specific names from Porcelainics mentioned anywhere. We've pretty much gone through everything here. Let's go check on the others. And since I'm close to Yuzuha, I might as well. Yuzuha, did you find anything? Whoa! What are you doing? Sneaking up on me like that. You scared me. That's uncharacteristic of you. I feel like you just said Alice's line. Really? I was just so focused on looking over these. Anything worth noting? Not yet. What I mean is, there's a lot to process here. I need some time to digest it all. Anyway, you should check in with the others first.
Let's go check on the others.
We checked on you first. You're here, Belle. Why are you so pale? I am? Sorry, I just saw something horrific and I'm feeling a bit unwell now. Look here, it says subject ES07, blood type AB, height 125 centimeters. I gave him like 2 more inches. Experiments show that the high affinity immunoglobulins in ES07's blood can effectively promote the aggregation of porcelain components. Not only is Porcelainics conducting human experiments, they're just testing on their test subject is just a child. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's true. This plan to research children's corruption antibodies was called Project New Leaf. Based on the test subjects' numbers in the experimental report, there were probably around a dozen. At the start, all the test subject numbers appear in the report, but then they just... After skimming through the report, it seems these kids were living in a lab inside the hollow, surviving on advanced air purification system and regular injections of anti-corruption medicine. An environment like that is inherently harmful to humans, but the lab still kept conducting corruption-related experiments on them. Before long, the number of children became fewer and fewer. Can we take down Porcelain? Can we? We're just like 2 proxies, but like they gotta go. Yes, it appears this child survived until the end. If the lab reports can be trusted, they not only have a naturally high aptitude for ether, but they also develop unique antibodies. However, according to this report, Project New Leaf was terminated after ES07's was lost. I suppose this child also... You should take a break. Okay. Alright. Did you find any clues on your end? I see. From the timing, it seems Porcelainics got into contact with the Exaltus not long after Project New Leaf went bankrupt. I'll check those materials you mentioned later and see if I can find any clues that relate to Porcelainics upper management.
Let's look elsewhere.
Why do I kind of feel like they left this on purpose? Because like these were supposed to be disposed of immediately, yet here we are finding them. That's like no coincidence. They had to have left it. Belle, Wise, I overheard your conversation. I found a laptop that seems to belong to the Exaltus. Now they're leaving their laptops? Is there something inside? I didn't understand much on the experiments and technical stuff, but it's got quite a bit on the Exaltus history. Mostly connected to the Exaltus remnants in the Janus Quarter MF Rock. After browsing through the files on the computer, it seems the author was once Landon's follower. According to him, where many followers were left lost and uncertain of their land's death, Mevarok appeared before them as an Exaltus official and settled them in Waifei Peninsula. Excuse me. After the partnership with Porcelumix stabilized, Mevarok ascended to the position of overseer just as everyone hoped. They publicly declared that the creator would not mold unwilling subjects and rejected Porcelumix's proposal to continue human experimentation. The overseer shut down the human experiments? But they just used it, yeah. Yeah, it really doesn't seem like their style, but these records remind me of something I heard a few days ago. Some captured Exaltus members seemed pretty ticked off by Dr. Lore. They said Dr. Lore defied the creator's will by tricking innocent people with alleviating water, and that's why he was punished. Come to think of it, Dr. Lore did mention something about how he's done even more than what was asked for. Seems like things are pretty complicated within the Exaltist. I'll keep looking through the materials here. Belle, Wise, go check with Yuzuha and Alice on their progress. But I have...
Zenless and the Exaltists. They've been colluding this whole time.
Things are looking even more complicated than we thought. Huh? Miasma! Alice!
It's just me, my bang boo against the world. Her sister. Well, everything's destroyed now. I'm so glad Ishwan's not here. Ishwan Shifu. It's great.
It's a tough one. Watch out, guys.
Look out for yourselves.
Warning. Unidentified individual detected rapidly approaching Slidian.
Huh?
Unidentified? Who could that be? Hello, Barry? Barry, answer me!
What's going on? The monsters are covering?
It can absorb energy from the miasma to revive itself.
Do we have to get rid of the miasma?
If it just keeps feeding on the miasma, we'll get worn down sooner or later. We've got to figure something out.
They're taking it off! No! It's recovering again!
Listen up, everyone. I have a way out. You remember that fissure? The one I spotted by the connecting corridor at the factory? The fissure is located right outside of this building. Let's escape through there and blow it up with the explosives when the monster...
Oh.
Now's our chance! Through the main gate!
I feel like they wouldn't know that this is Ishwan Shifu's sister.
Over there! The fissure!
Let's go.
I'll boot up!
It's an ambush.
Ferox!
Oh. Uh-oh. I think we're in trouble. How are we gonna get ourselves out of this one? After who knows how long.
Can you hear me? Belle, can you hear my voice? Oh, good. You're awake. Wait, don't move yet. Right. The ether concentration here isn't very high, but if that swelling on your head splits open, the chance of corruption will increase.
At least it wasn't my big bro. Although for people that do play as Wise, it was their big bro.
What happened afterward?
After you fainted, Ferox and his men brought us here and locked us up. But since you're from Yunque Summit, and I'm part of the inspection team, Ferox seems unsure about how to handle us. Gotta say, it's lucky I have you big shots here with me this time. As for our current location, judging by direction, We're in the valley behind the Obscura factory. This used to be the materials lab. Oh, we're that close? Ferox took us on a huge detour. I lost track of where we were going. Yuzuha, your sense of direction is amazing. It's not really my sense of direction. Never mind. In short, this is the main base where the Exaltus and Porcelumex conducted their research together.
Hold on. Let me cook for a second. What if Yuzuha is ES-07? I feel like she knows this and like we didn't know, but I feel like because, and this is just me, maybe I'm talking out of my ass, I feel like because she allegedly was experimented on as a child, she would know this the best.
Where's Monato?
Yeah, where is Monato? Did they take him?
Monato got dragged off for questioning. They were gonna take me.
Aw.
He broke free and headbutted the guard. So they decided to teach him a lesson. That idiot! But one thing's for sure. Ferox is the one shipping explosives into the Hollow.
That much is
he's
true.
in cahoots with the Exaltists. As for why he wanted to destroy the Obscura factory and the lab, the answer is pretty clear now.
It's because of the regenerating monster.
Yup. Ferox's people call it a miasmic fiend. And apparently it just showed up near the Obscura factory not long ago.
Well, they can thank their Exalted friends for that.
Folks to take it out, but they got wrecked, and so did the factory. The monster still hangs around the factory, but its territory is spreading. I heard the guards say it even made it to the industrial port last time.
Ooh.
Do you think the white-haired ghost the Silent Bay kids talked about might actually be... It's gotta be!
Yeah.
IUA is usually always talking nonsense. I never take any of that seriously. Back on track. If the monster causes any casualties, HIA or Hand will definitely get involved. And once they start chasing it down, they'll figure out Ferox and the Exaltists are in it together.
So to keep his crimes under wraps, Ferox had no choice but to get rid of the monster and the evidence.
And we don't have the evidence anymore.
And that issue you had with connecting to the outside of the Hollow during the earlier fight, have you fixed it yet?
I just woke up.
Nope. Still can't connect to the HDD at all. Right before the signal cut out, I kinda heard Fairy say something like, unidentified individuals detected rapidly approaching. I thought it meant on our side.
Did something happen over at the Swabian Temple too? What should we do now?
What about my big bro?
We need to figure out how to get ourselves out of this.
With Monato.
See, you're so good at handling crises. You bounce back so fast. I was kinda hoping you'd say that.
Why wouldn't I say that?
So, a few minutes before you woke up, it seemed something happened and all the guards took off in a rush. Now it's all quiet. The perfect chance to make our move. A room without windows like this must have some vents for fresh air. Must be hiding in the walls or floor somewhere. If we can find a vent, we can totally sneak out through the ducts, just like we did in the factory. Oh, I see. But do you think the vents here are as wide as the ones in the factory? Should be fine. Let's just give it a shot.
I think this is her. My bang boo. Belle, EOS will help look for a vent. There's a vent right next to you. EOS isn't afraid of bad guys, but I was really worried before that they would separate me from you all. Thankfully, since they didn't have enough guards, that didn't happen. Belle, I've been trying to search for Wise's signal, but I can't sense anything. Suddenly, my connection with the outside world was cut off, like the ACD being unplugged. I'm sorry. I can't help at all. To be honest, I'm really worried about the situation over at Swabian Temple, but let's not make EOS worry anymore for now. Don't worry, Wise and the others are pretty sharp. Yeah. My big bro isn't a big bro for nothing. Okay, got it. Time to focus on escaping. Wait, let me talk to them before I do anything. Belle, I'll handle this area. You go search somewhere else. I forgot to ask before. Thank you for worrying. You're so sweet. I'm fine. No need to worry. Just seeing these old operating table and instruments makes me wonder, were they used to hurt those captured children? And these prison-like rooms must have been where they once lived. Also, the color of the building in this area reminds me of a laboratory I visited as a child. Don't tell me that right on the other side of that wall where I was, those children were suffering. Sorry. I shouldn't get lost in thought right now. Better focus on finding that vent. Damn it. This thing that looks like a vent is actually just connected to the next room over. Belle, I'll check this area. You go look somewhere else. Seems like you're back to your usual self. I've never been a negative person to begin with, and unlike you, who just woke up, I've already accepted the fact that Ferox caught us. Compared to before encountering the miasmic fiend. Well, duh. Seeing all those spine-chilling evil atrocities recorded in those files would make even my brain crash and burn. Alright, let's get to work. If the guards come back, all our efforts will be wasted. I figured. We found the vent. And just like Yuzuha said, it's definitely big enough for us to crawl through. I don't know if we can actually escape, but this is the only way. Yeah, first we need to gather intel, figure out how to rescue Monato, and then escape together. Let's head out as soon as everyone's ready, or we won't make it before the guards return. Alice, I'll carry Monato's weapon. You just worry about your sword. Huh? They didn't confiscate our weapons? Of course they did, but they stashed everything in the cell across from us. As soon as the guards left, I had Kama sneak them over. Poor thing was totally wiped from dragging Monato's massive sword around. Alright, let's get ready to head out. Let's roll. We're good to go.
All right.
Why would I say
let's
wait
hurry,
a second?
The ether must have gotten into the room through here.
Ew.
Thankfully, no crystals have formed inside.
Yeah, if you used that move from earlier here, we'd all get hurt.
Yeah.
It's the exit.
Are we
No
sure?
one's here. Let's get down. Watch out! Monsters! Let's be quick and quiet. It'd be trouble if Ferox's men find us.
I don't know if we can be quiet, but we'll be quick. Think.
There's a vent in the corner of this room. Maybe we can...
Oh. Sorry. There's a generator near the lift miasma. Find it and use the revelation ability to make... Yeah. I love how they gave me the little thing after I did it.
Wonder where this will lead us.
Shh, guys. I think I hear someone next door.
Is that Monato?
We need to stop the fan.
What do you think the exalted are after? Who knows? Thinking about those lab monsters gives me the
Let's get out of here quick! The vent straight ahead!
Why is she yelling? They would definitely hear us.
I've been backing you for ages, and this is the mess you leave me with?
I hear someone right ahead.
Yeah, me too.
It's Ferox.
What do you want from me, huh?
Let's get closer and listen in.
Oh, okay. Goodness me.
Oh, you exaltists. Look, I've been more than generous to you over the years. As long as you give me the tech, you can carry on with your research, praising your creator or whatever. I've never stopped you, right? But seriously, you caused this huge mess in Wi-Fi and then just vanished overnight, leaving the miasmic fiend in my factory? What's the deal with that, huh?
You mortals just won't get the great overseer's plan.
You mortals.
Wait, Overseer? Is he talking about Mevarok? But didn't Shifu take him out already? Or did they fake their death?
I'm thinking they faked their death. I synced it with my own eyes.
Oh, cut the crap. Where's Mevarok now? Where'd that guy take the other Exaltists? Take him away and make him talk. He'll crack sooner or later. Yes, sir. By the way, did that young man held in the warehouse out front say anything? Who sent them? A Yunque Summit disciple and the Time Field girl? How did they get dragged into this?
He's blacked out twice.
Oh.
But just won't say anything.
Well, wake him up and keep interrogating him. This is ridiculous. Why are all these people so stubborn?
Oh no, this is bad. We gotta get Monato out of there.
We sure do.
Varrock said that Monato's being kept in the front warehouse. We're getting close. Just need to wait for the right moment to save him.
Mr. Ferox! Something's wrong with the monster over by the lab!
They got monsters here
What do
too.
you mean something's wrong? Out with it.
While we were trying to take down one of them, those tumor things on its body suddenly burst and then it changed shape. It
Wait.
was about our height at first, but it grew way bigger and got more aggressive. We had no choice but to lure it to an empty room on the first floor of the lab building and lock it in.
What?
Those monsters change shape. What exactly are the Exaltists doing with my lab?
Maybe you should have
Can
kept
we
a
get
better
the
eye on
lab
them.
Back up?
We've managed to restore some power, but at least half of the labs with the cultivation tanks are still down. It won't be long before the monsters inside break out. If even just 1/10 of those monsters can transform like that, we don't stand a chance.
Oh, that's true.
And the one locked up on the first floor might break down the door.
And whose fault do you think that is?
Follow me. We need to handle the explosives first.
Then Ferox and his subordinate hurry off.
All clear. Let's hurry up and get Monato.
Doesn't like Otto do that? I kind of want to see. I'm not gonna
It's
do
shaking
that.
the place.
Spit it out, or things are gonna get a lot worse for you.
Let's catch them off guard and beat their booties!
Well, we didn't catch him off guard.
Show yourself!
They're the ones we locked up. How'd they get here? Call for backup!
I won't let you.
Well, that was actually perfectly timed.
Monato, are you okay? Oh, crap. You're injured. Badly.
I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Are you really okay? We heard Varrox's subordinates say you passed out twice.
See? I'm awake and all good.
That doesn't mean that you're all
Just a little
good.
banged up. Honestly, being sore from a long day at work would be worse. Don't worry. We still need to figure out how to escape. If it comes to the point where I think I'm gonna slow you guys down, I'll let you know.
Hey, don't say stuff like that. It's bad luck.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
All right, now let's hurry up and find a way out.
I know it might sound a bit strange coming from a time field, but I just want to say that we've actually got a solution right here.
What does that mean? That it
Do
might
to
be
them
weird.
what they did to us.
Lock him up. Soon a cold bucket of water is poured over one of the enforcers.
What the?
Oh, he looks really uncomfortable. No need to feel guilty, Alice. Being nice to bad guys is just being mean to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, you awake? Now it's our turn to ask questions. If you don't want a taste of your own medicine, You better fess up.
Yeah, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. Just ask.
Gosh.
Where's the nearest exit?
It's on the second floor of the lab building.
The lab building.
Yeah.
You mean the same lab that has those
Head out of the
freaks
main
in
gate of
it?
the warehouse. It's the building right across. That's it. There's a stable fissure on the end of the second floor that leads to the industrial port. That's how we used to get here.
How can we trust you?
I got a phone. It's in my suit's inner pocket.
I have a
and it
phone
has the
too.
map.
Oh, let me check. Just as I thought.
A lie?
What is it, Yuzuha?
Nothing. He isn't lying. The fissure is hidden at the room at the end of the hallway. But what did you mean by how we used to get here?
It's the building. It's not safe anymore. The Exaltists are doing some weird experiments in there, and there are monsters in those tanks. Ooh, with the power cut, a bunch of them have already gotten loose.
Any other exits?
Yes. There's a big plaza on the other side of the warehouse.
No. That's the way we were brought in. Ferox went that way just now. If we get close, they'll probably catch us.
Yeah. Looks like we can only go through the lab.
Sounds like the lab is our only option.
Unfortunately.
I just heard Ferox say that the monsters there are under control for now.
For now.
Then let's do it.
But then as soon as we get there.
Thanks for the info, mister. You can go back to snoozing now.
Huh? Hey, wait. No, wait.
Before the guy could say another word, Yuzuha knocks him out cold. Minato, you okay there? Want to take a break? Seems pretty safe around here for now. Don't worry, I'm fine. I've been sitting around long enough anyway. Was just thinking about stretching my legs. Excuse me? Okay, then let's go. Let's go! Of course, we have to go through the lab.
The door is over there.
Impressive! You just took one glance at the map and managed to remember the layout?
The elevator is right across.
What about this? Can I do anything?
There's something behind the door. This is where they locked up the monster.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Just get through already.
I was gonna say, maybe I shouldn't have did that.
The fissure's on the second floor. Let's move.
Wait a second. Why do I think I know what's about to happen? You get it, Minato.
I'm fine.
I don't think going in there is...
You handle the miasma. We'll take care of this thing.
whatever that thing is. Ooh. At least it seems to be having fun.
This presence. Listen, guys, stay sharp. This is a sacrifice.
Oh, we're fighting a sacrifice?
Yes. It's the kind of monster the Exaltists have been researching for a long time now. Their tech evolved so much already.
We got it! Before Ferox can notice us!
A flurry of thrusts.
Much appreciated.
Like, it only has a little bit of health left. Come on.
I heard some noise in the lab building where that monster was locked up.
You should probably,
You mean those brats got away?
Were they the ones that made that?
He's probably get rid of that beard. It looks ugly on him.
Yes.
No offense.
Got it. Let's move. Team A's already gone in through the back door to the second floor. They won't let them get near the fissure. We need to block the first floor door.
On the other side.
Oh no, I think they heard the fight.
Yeah, me too.
I hear them from the second floor and outside. What do we do now?
Monato, oh my god, you're coughing up blood.
So wait. You're coughing up blood. You were already hurt. And to protect me, you...
Belle, let's put that aside and just come up with a plan.
I don't think I can put that aside.
There's a lot of space outside and a lot of fog. Can we use the weather to our advantage? But if they block off just a few key routes, we'll never escape.
That's also true.
What about the second floor? There are enemies guarding the fissure. Do we really want to face them head on? Monato and the others are already too worn out for another fight.
That is also true.
Focus. Think. What do we do now?
What's happening to my big bro?
Okay, listen up, guys. I've got another way out. Take the elevator down to the basement, and at the end of the hallway, there's a giant sewer that leads straight to the underground river on Lemnian Island. It's a bit risky, but it's definitely a way out of the hollow.
What?
The enemies are right on our tail, so come on!
So I think I'm right when I say that she might be the one. Oh my god, stop. Oh shit. Oh, yeah.
No one's here. Front door.
This way, follow me.
Why are there two? Huh? I don't want to listen up.
Uh-oh. More monsters.
Monato, stay back and leave it to us.
Oh, you think you can get away?
Yeah. What does it look like, bozo?
Focus on the monsters.
Get to your family and friends.
Oh yeah, the Azaltas are definitely here.
Vanish without a trace.
Ignore the monsters. Just charge right through.
I was gonna do that anyway.
The sewer entrance is right ahead. Here we are. This is it. It's just as you said. There really is a sewer here.
I really think that she's
Now,
ES07.
take Monato. Alice, come on, let's rip these boards off. We'll use them to stay afloat. Right.
Yuzuha, how did you know about this place?
But it's sewer water. Ew.
Shh. Don't talk. Save your energy. If you pass out in the water, you're done for.
That's true, that's true.
Wait. Seems like Yuzuha.
Yup, you guessed it. I've been here before. When I was little, I was a test subject for Porcel Lumex.
I'm goated when it comes to these
Lab
things.
For a very long time. And I'm the lucky survivor they mentioned in those files they were gonna destroy.
I knew it.
I thought I'd be a test subject forever. But one day, this uncle helped me escape. And we used this exact sewer. I never thought I'd come back here. And I can't believe they're still up to no good after all these years. And the sewer looks exactly the same.
Yuzuha.
They're catching up to us. Let's hustle. The water's cold, so stretch out a bit and warm up. Belle, you and Monato should use the same board. You guys go first.
Why? You help the injured monotone jump into the sewer together. Not only is he injured, but now he got to be in this nasty
Hold on
sewer
tight to
water.
the float. This river moves fast, so we can get out of this hollow in 20 minutes tops.
Alice, Yuzuha, we'll head out first. You guys better catch up fast.
Don't worry about us. Good. They're off. It's your turn now, Alice. Grab the float. Your turn.
Wait, what do you mean my turn?
Why aren't you getting in the water yet? You go first. I'll be right behind you.
That's a lie.
No! Yuzuha! You're lying!
Yeah.
I'm not lying. There's no time. Let go! No! I won't let go! I need you to explain everything first! Listen, Alice. Don't worry about me.
So, in a sense, I was also right about that clip being
Got this.
Alice's.
I know it sucks, but we lost this round. Ferox will soon wipe the evidence here. I know him. He won't let anyone get away. But I'm pretty sure that as long as I go with him, Ferox won't bother you guys again. What are you trying to say?
She's gonna use herself as a sacrifice.
Yuzuha, please, don't listen to Ferox's nonsense. Once we're outside, we'll find a way. I'm the one who dragged you all into this. It's my fault. So I should be the one to face the consequences. What? Why should you be the one to... I don't understand! Yuzuha, please, just come with me! Alice, don't you get it? You lost your dad because of me! What did you say? Alice, I'm sorry. I owe you this.
I knew it.
What is this? Yuzuha! 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 It's okay. This will work. Now, time to do what must be done.
But it didn't have to be, huh?
Monsters are sorted. Time to go and say hi. We'll be all right.
Found him! In here!
Oh, I just gotta fight. Up this way. I can't believe they're making me do this. What if I don't want to?
Mr. Ferox, we've got someone.
Just one little girl? Where are the others?
Well, she's the only one we found when we got there.
That is
You
true.
useless fool! Hey kid, where are your friends? Tell me! I'm sure you all heard what I just said.
Oh, that was him
If you
talking?
don't surrender, it won't just be you. Everyone you care about will suffer too.
There is no doubt in my mind, Mr. Ferox. You are absolutely capable of that. But seriously, why, at this critical moment, waste your time on these little nobodies?
What do you mean?
For a big shot like you, sir, no one has the power to mess with you. Not without solid proof.
Mm-hmm.
So, get rid of whatever there is in the hollow. No one can touch you. As for the others, I don't even know if they'll make it out of the hollow. Even if they do, they won't want to risk their necks ever again.
That's a lie. We definitely will.
Nice try. You're just saying they're not a threat to me, so I'll let them go.
Yeah, all of this mess started because of me. So if you're looking to point fingers, here I am.
Taking all the blame yourself. That's a gutsy move. But seriously, what do you, a clueless little girl, know about cutting deals, huh? What can you even do?
Mister, don't be mad. You're a businessman. I came to you, right? You can believe I do have something you want. Remember this mark?
I knew it.
Hmm? That's...
Years ago, there was a special test subject in this lab. Her blood had these amazing antibodies that could push the purity of your porcelain beyond the company's previous limits and rake in huge profits. You once said she was worth more than the whole lab, and she was like the princess here. Too bad she vanished one day. You must have felt just as terrible as you do having to give up this lab today.
Oh, I get it now. You're the kid who got away. So you didn't die in the hollow. Someone, grab her!
Nobody move! If anyone takes a step closer, it'll be my blood on your hands. Mr. Ferox, now that you're remembering all this, how about we cut a deal? If you let them go, I can help you make back your losses. You know I've got that kind of power.
What? You want to be a test subject again?
That's right.
Wow. You finally broke free, only to waltz right back into trouble.
I mean, she's doing it for her friends.
You really are a lost
Obviously,
cause,
we're gonna
kid.
get her right.
No, Mr. Ferox. I'm satisfied trading my freedom for their lives. Yup. It's time to return the borrowed luck from that day to her.
You're doing great, Yuzuha. This is the last injection for today.
Don't bother trying to talk to her. The child won't respond no matter what you say.
Is it PTSD from the previous corruption immunity experiments? I heard she was the only child who survived.
Probably. But then again, if we hadn't taken her back in, she would have starved to death.
That's right. I'm just lucky to be alive. And lately, I've even found a new source of joy. It's this vent here on the floor. If you follow the duct, you can crawl into a showroom lab meant for special guests. And from there, eavesdrop on all sorts of interesting things.
They didn't think to secure that. I mean, like, good for her, but like, again,
I'm in luck.
they didn't think to
Someone's
secure
here
that.
today. So this is how porcelain is made, Daddy? That's amazing! Huh? It's a kid! Looks like she's about the same age as me.
Come, let's visit the next lab.
Oh, yeah.
For me, Daddy! So pretty. What a lucky day this is! But what I didn't because the dose I was given that day was higher than usual. I dozed off in the duct, woozy and dazed. I had no idea how long I slept. Oh no! I fell asleep.
What's going on here? Why is there a child in the ventilation duct?
Oh.
What's all over this child's body? Don't tell me Porcelumex is conducting human experiments.
So was her dad?
Seal all the exits! Someone is escaping with an important research subject!
If word gets out about our secrets here, it's all over! After them!
Mister? Maybe you should just leave me.
Don't say something so foolish. Don't worry. We've arrived at our destination.
And then they shot
We can get to
him.
safety now.
It's a stream.
Yes. It leads to an underground river beneath Lemnian Hollow. Even if the hollow's structure keeps changing, the water will never lose its way. It will reach the sea for sure. The current here is fast. Just 20 minutes or so, and you'll be out of the hollow.
Mister, aren't you coming with me?
You go first. I'll be right behind you.
Oh god, so she said it word for
Hold on
word,
tight to the float. Don't
bar
let go,
for
no matter
bar.
Okay.
what. All right. Now it's time for me to do what I have to do.
He blew it up?
I can't let them discover this drainage route. I have to get as far away from here as possible.
And as luck would have it, I was free. But that same stroke of luck also shattered her happiness.
The rushing water sweeps us along as we speed through the underground river made of pipes and rocks. All we can do is hold on tight to our floats. So did the young Yuzuha who set out on her journey feel as lost as a tossed leaf drifting on the water?
Where are we?
It's outside the hollow. We made it.
We should probably get
What about
monotone
Yuzuha
help.
and Alice? Did they manage to catch up?
I mean, Alice behind us.
I'm right here.
Alice, why is it just you? Where's Yuzuha?
Yuzuha... She...
Wait, look. Something's coming through the fog.
That shadow. Is it a boat?
I would hope we are
we
saved,
saved?
but good lord. At this point, I don't know.
No, wait. Hold on. They're shining a flashlight. They're searching for something. Are those Ferox's men? They've tracked us down here? This isn't good. We're about to get caught.
Uh-huh. Right there. Sorry about the wait.
Is that my baby girl, Isolde?
Did I hear Miss Isolde? What is she doing here?
Belle, it's me.
My brother!
We're coming to get you.
Not long after in Salem Bay. Honestly, I would have screamed that
Still
if it was my
feeling cold,
brother.
Belle? How about another cup of Senior's ginger tea?
No, I can't. I've already swallowed enough seawater. One more sip and I'll be tossing my cookies.
Look at you, cracking jokes already. I guess you're feeling better now. We've puzzled out what went down on your side. Now it's our turn to fill you in on what happened at Swabian Temple.
Yeah, what happened?
While you were dealing with that miasmic fiend, Ferox sent people to the temple. He must have been worried about getting exposed, so he wanted to lock us up too. But
Poor Shane.
Squad beat them to it. They figured out Ferox's plan, and we quickly followed them to safety here.
Sorry, Belle. Everything happened so quickly, and we wanted to avoid a showdown with Ferox's crew. So, we had to bail with just the essentials. I was hoping to reconnect sooner, but once we hit Xylum Bay, the HDD signal was all over the place. By the time I finally got through, Ferry said your signal was moving at 18 kilometers an hour. Good thing Colonel Isolde has so much experience. She figured you were probably in the underground river of the island, so we hopped on a boat to come get you.
Colonel Isolde?
Sorry I haven't had time to fill you in yet. I'm still on active duty in the military. And I'm here in Waifei Peninsula because the Defense Force thinks some bigwigs at Porcelumex are cozying up to the Exaltists.
Oh,
So
now they don't think it, they know it.
Squad for a stealthy investigation. At first, I figured you guys might stumble upon some clues that could help us out. But I never imagined things would blow up like this.
We got more than clues.
Listen, even though we're here with a duty to the Defense Force, I hope you can trust me and Obel Squad. We're not cold-hearted.
Isn't
We're
Trigger
not here
part of
to take
Obel Squad?
advantage of you.
I like her.
If I had known this would drag you all into danger, I would have done everything in my power to talk you out of entering the Hollow.
Why can't we get Isolde as an agent?
Honestly, thanks to you, we're closer to uncovering the truth.
Mm-hmm.
We completely misjudged how dangerous it was inside the Hollow.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, the most important thing is that our friend Yuzuha is still in there. We've got to get her out. And Ferox is about to erase all the evidence inside that hollow.
He sure is.
Right. We can't let that happen. If you don't take him out quickly, he'll become a real and terrible threat to your safety.
You think I don't know that?
Destroy many more lives. I'll talk with Magus about our game plan. In the meantime, why don't you check on your teammates? After that, we can map out the rescue plan together.
I was wondering why the miasma in the hollow wasn't decreasing at all after all this time. Turns out the Overseer is still alive. I think there's something fishy behind this. Those guys have Porcelumex's backing, but suddenly turned against them. Something fishy is definitely going on here. But when I called Shifu just now, she didn't sound surprised at all. She even said no wonder something fell off back then. Yeah, right after I mentioned running into a powerful monster, Shifu immediately asked if it had the appearance of a woman. I always thought the miasmic field looked familiar. Looks like my hunch was right. Shifu suspects that since the monster is so powerful, the previous small-scale data pile failure was probably caused by its emergence. I see. Did Shifu say anything else? Shifu said her airship will arrive at Waifei Peninsula soon, and now we should focus on the rescue mission. Senior Shiyuan and Fufu were worried sick when they heard about our situation, but Shifu said that by the time they made it back here, everything would have been decided already, so she made them stay put. Time's running short, but Ferox still hasn't finished setting up the explosives. We've got a chance. Belle, I've got some good news. The temporary HDD setup is complete, so we can connect to the Hallow from Salem Bay. That's a load off my mind. Anyway, don't worry about things here. Go check on Monato and Alice. By the way, Trigger and Soldier 11 are both here today. Why don't you take this chance to go say hi? Well, where is my baby girl, Trigger? Ooh. At this point, everyone's my baby girl. Oh no. Trigger and who the fuck is that? Oh, that's Soldier 11. Trigger! No, I want to talk to...
Oh.
I only managed to give you an emergency first aid. Don't move around too much or you might aggravate your wounds. But they took Yuzuha. I can't. The fact that you're still standing and talking shows more grit than most people I've known. Even among soldiers, few could hold up like you. Monato, just listen to Trigger. Trigger knows what's best. Proxy, you're here. Though, coming from you, that whole don't push yourself thing isn't exactly convincing. You know each other? Yes, the two proxies are very important companions, and my teammate, Soldier 11, is also well acquainted with them. While military matters take priority, rest assured that we stand with you. Opal Squad won't sit idle. That's right, Opal Squad is an elite military squad. Really? Thank you so much. Monato, what's wrong? Don't worry. It seems the pain is hitting you now that you've calmed down. The painkillers will need some time to kick in. Mr. Kamano, so you should lie down for a bit. Together with Trigger, you help Monato to the vacant house rented by the Opal Squad nearby. Then you return outside with her. You know, like Mr. Kamano, you also push yourself way too hard. Me? Never. Really, Proxy? You told me before that you and your sibling could enter the Hollow physically, but I thought you'd take it slow and not go in so often like this. Exactly. Oh, so that's what this is about. Seeing you grow, seeing us getting closer to our goal, it truly makes me happy. And we must rely on your strength to deal with miasma, but entering the Hollow in physical form is far too risky. Your chances of running into danger are infinitely higher than before. This is the price for finding the truth. Besides, I've got you by my side, right?
Oh?
How crafty of you, Proxy. But it still doesn't, you know, what is the word? What is the word I'm looking for? It still doesn't expel? No, not expel. We'll just use expel for now because I don't know what word I'm trying to think of. It still doesn't expel the fact that they are what is it? Oh my gosh, why am I having such a big brain fart? It's something, it's not unweaponed, unarmed. It still doesn't like expel the fact that they're unarmed citizens in a Hollow. Like, yeah, you can go in a physical form, but you have no weapon. You are useless in this Hollow. What do you mean? Yeah, this is the price for finding the truth. Where? Where? Please tell me where, because I would love to see it. When I went on the sea rescue missions with the Colonel and your brother, I was the first one to spot you, but my ether vision doesn't really work outside the Hollow. Otherwise, I could have saved you all much sooner. As you can see, I still have my shortcomings, so I'm afraid of losing important companions again. I understand your determination now, Proxy. I'll help you rescue Miss Yuzuha. I'm counting on you to watch my back. Alright, it's settled then. I swear on my life to keep you safe, and please watch my back too. I'll stay here and look after Mr. Komono. Go check on how the others are doing while there's still time. See you in a bit. I love how they're like, yeah, oh my god, you're so right. You gotta find out the truth. Yeah, but you know, she could still go as a fucking proxy. As Eos. Like, hello? Did we just forget that Eos is a thing? Did we forget that? Because I certainly didn't. You're here. Flickering candlelight, looks like you finally got some of your glow back. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. Did she call me flickering candlelight? Let me introduce you to my teammate, Seed. She's a bit odd, but she's an excellent soldier and a reliable partner. Yup. I'm White Pineapple Ponytail's teammate. White Pineapple? White Scooter Demon at your service. A feminine, airy voice is coming from the mech. It doesn't sound like the mech system. Wait, I've heard that voice before. So she is Seed. I'm not a pineapple. Seed, this is uncharacteristic of you. You're actually talking to strangers today. It's rare for you and Trigger to agree on someone. So I was kind of curious about this proxy you both mentioned. I see. And what do you think? How should I put it? It's the sin of my own kind. Come to think of it, the proxy used to possess Bangbu. A bit like how you've been hanging out in Seed Sir's cockpit all this time. Hey, that's not what I meant at all. These two just started chatting away like I'm not even here. The proxy must have been secretly complaining about how we just left her hanging like that. Hey there, proxy, I'm Seed. Hi, Seed. By mech, you mean Seed Sir? Seed Senior? Not quite right, but not exactly wrong either. Though I'd love to meet you in person, looks like action's about to start. Let's save the main course for our next meal. Been nothing but stealth and recon missions lately. Finally get to stretch my legs. Have you guys been here long? Actually, we came to scout the area a week before Colonel Isolde arrived. We've been staying in the nearby mountains. Since we suspect ties between Porcelimex's higher-ups and the Exaltus, we are keeping separate tabs on Damien, Lucro, and Ferox's movements. C is mainly keeping tabs on Ferox's goons. Earlier today, she was the one who caught them trying to attack Suibian Temple. Thank you for saving Senior Inhu and Wise. No worries. I'm also happy to meet someone with a similar scent. Next time, I might even let you ride on our shoulders. Seed can move fast and can carry quite a load, which will surely come in handy for what's ahead. We'll go prepare. Catch you in a bit. After that, Soldier 11 and Seed leave. She said the sin of her own kind. I have not seen any like trip marketing for Seed other than I think her gameplay, if they did that. I haven't seen like her backstory or anything like that. I did see snippets on TikTok, so I do know it's sad, but other than that, I don't really know what she's all about. I'm gonna talk to you, Alice, but like this missing cargo right here. Priorities.
Alice, you doing all right?
That's my pet peeve in games and in media in general. Literally, whenever someone's like sad or something, someone will come and be like, "Are you doing all right? Does it fucking look like I'm doing all right?" Dude, ask something else. How are you holding up? I don't know. Something about the weather. What's on your mind? Not, you doing all right? Because, like, what is that doing? What is that doing for the plot other than saying, no, I'm not doing all right. In fact, I just learned that my father saved Yuzuha's life. In exchange for that, he lost his life. So yeah, I'm doing just peachy.
Oh, Belle. It's
Sorry.
you.
I just hate that trope. It's so annoying.
You good? You've been holding that hairpin for a while.
I'm fine, really. No need to worry about me. There's still a lot on my mind, but I'm slowly calming down. So, my father didn't actually die in a car accident. He discovered the secret of that lab.
I didn't mean to dig up any painful memories, especially like this.
Yes, but What's strange is the feeling that fills my heart right now isn't pain. My father didn't turn a blind eye to evil. He saved Yuzuha. He was brave until his last breath. A true time field. Belle, you know, right before Yuzuha pushed me away, she told me she owed this to me. But I don't agree. When my father saved her, he wouldn't have wanted her to repay him like that someday. Belle, I must get Yuzuha out. I want Ferox and everyone who hurt us to pay for what they've done. And I will return this hairpin to Yuzuha in person.
And then they're gonna be besties.
Right. Let's make sure you hand that hairpin back to her. Something feels different about Alice. At least she seems okay. I guess I'll stop stressing about her for now.
Let's go. Time's running out. We need to discuss the rescue plan with the Defense Force.
Mm-hmm. He's old, my precious.
All right, everyone's here.
Why won't they let us keep
Let's kick
you?
things off then. We need to move quickly to the Hollow, stop Ferox's scheme, and rescue Miss Ukinami. Captain Magus, could you and Orphe please explain the current situation to everyone?
Roger that. All right, everyone. Obel squad strength can definitely...
Oh, so her tail was talking. I also didn't see any jerk marketing for Orphe and Magus either. So,
First, our identities as part of the Defense Force. And second, how to get there.
As you all know, the Defense Force and TOPS are like oil and water. If we just dive into the Wi-Fi situation, it's gonna cause a whole world of chaos between them.
That is, we need a way to keep your identities under wraps. Or perhaps we can find some help to pull off this rescue.
Yes, but honestly, the real headache is the second one. How do we actually get to the site?
What do you mean?
There was a route we used before, but that's a no-go now. In a panic to escape the miasmic fiend, I had them blow up the fissure at the lab.
Well, it was a tough call, and I just checked with
Yeah.
Fairy. We found the blast set off a chain reaction that totally wrecked the hollow structure. Now the route from Siloon Bay to the lab is several times longer. The extra travel time could throw off our entire mission.
Is there really no other way to get into the Hollow?
There is another way, and the entrance is pretty close, but it's only accessible by cable car.
Oh. I
In
mean,
other
that's not
words,
bad.
right under Porcelumex's nose.
We can do that, right?
That certainly is tricky. With all the recent security checks, the cable car entrance to the Hollow is tightly controlled.
Okay, never mind.
Just getting the cable car running requires high-level internal permissions, even within Porcelumex.
High-level internal permissions within Porcelumex. Wait a sec.
Damien?
I just thought of someone. Someone we might be able to work with.
I read faster than they talk.
Do you mean Mr. Damien Blackwood?
Why would he want to work with us?
Yup. The two bigwigs of Porcelumex, Ferox and Lucro, have been at each other's throats since forever, and Damien's stuck in the middle of their drama.
Ah, that is true.
If we hand him this chance to bring Ferox down, and if he plays it right, he could cozy up to Lucro and climb the Porcelumex ladder.
Then technically he would be in our debt.
Damien's sharper than anyone when it comes to personal gain. There's no way he'd pass up a deal like this.
Let's ring him up right
As long
now.
as he can back us up, we can keep Obel Squad's identity under wraps.
Is this too risky, Colonel?
While the plan definitely comes with risks,
It does, it does.
it's honestly the best chance we have.
All right, I'll
It
call Damien right now
is.
to set up a meeting.
Magus, let everyone know we're gearing up to move.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard you wanted to see me now, and we need to find a place where no one's around. You should know that making such demands won't fly unless you've got something really worthwhile to bring to the table. You'll definitely be interested. If anything, what I'm offering is so valuable that it might be way above your price range. Looks like someone's confident. Alright, I'll take that lottery ticket off your hands. I'll wait for you near the Apple Cable Car Station at Phylum Heights. Remember, you only have 5 minutes. Oh, I was going to say, wait. Have we heard from Damien yet? What's the situation? We're meeting at Phylum Heights. All right, everyone, get ready to head to Phylum Heights. Are you ready to go? Yeah, let's head out now. Soon after you arrive near the meeting point. Special event? Honestly, I wonder what this weird stuttering's all about, because this never happened when I was at home. Maybe it's just the internet that I'm using. I mean, it's a good thing that I'm going home in a few days. Good, right on time. Why'd you pick this place to meet? You promised me something valuable, and the cold wind here helps me keep a clear head. Plus, from here you can see all of Phylum Heights and the distant hollow, a view that helps take the edge off the tedium of waiting. Alright, let's wrap up the small talk. Let's not keep our fellow guests waiting.
I must be seeing things. Not only do we have Yunque's summit, but also Miss Timefield and Miss Isolde all together. What's brought all of you here? Looks like you've set up quite the surprise for me, Master Bell.
Master?
Be so kind as to explain.
Call me oh, he doesn't know I'm a proxy, never mind. Just call me Disciple? You briefly tell Damien about what happened earlier.
So, Ferox has been colluding with the Exaltus and running a secret lab in the Hollow. Now he's kidnapped your companion, and what's more, he's also planning to destroy all the evidence? Master Bell, do you truly understand the implications of this?
Yeah, I'm the one that lived it.
It means there's a solid opportunity right in front of you now. Mr. Damien, Ferox's actions seriously threaten the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula and even Porsalumex's future. If we work together to stop him, not only can we keep Wi-Fi safe, but you'll also get rid of a major obstacle in your career.
I cannot deny that things would be much easier for me with Ferox out of the picture. But if we catch him now, I'm afraid Wi-Fi Peninsula will have much more than just a safety inspection to worry about.
It may damage the company's reputation in the short term, but if you're the one bringing this to light during the safety inspection, neither the government nor the Defense Force will have anything against you. And in the long run, it shows people Porsalumex's sincerity and commitment.
You certainly make some good points. But emphasizing the upsides while avoiding mention of the potential risks isn't exactly a recipe for healthy cooperation. I was assuming our success when I said that Wi-Fi Peninsula would have more to worry about. But what if we fail? Time's running out. Once Ferox destroys the evidence, all your accusations will turn into baseless defamation. And if that happens, no one will emerge unscathed, myself included.
Which is why we need to move.
You are, without a doubt, dangling an enticing opportunity in front of me. But there's nothing solid enough for me to go all in on. For the sake of our friendship, I can pretend today didn't happen.
Our friendship? I didn't know we were friends.
Good luck, everyone.
Wait!
Have something to say, Miss Timefield?
Mr. Damien, I have just what you need. If you can help us with our upcoming mission, I, as the heir of the Timefield family, promise that once it's done, I'll hand over the family's patent rights for anti-corruption medicine to Porsalumex. For free.
Hold on, Alice. What are you saying?
For free? Wait a minute, lady.
For free?
No!
That's right. You have many workers in the Hollow and Wi-Fi Peninsula.
Oh, I'm gonna get a headache.
Patent fees you pay us are a pretty hefty dent in your budget every year. In addition, acquiring this patent will surely advance other research related to corruption. And I know Porsalumix is eager to break free from Jonathan Consortium. So, Mr. Damien, is this offer enough to get you in on this gamble?
Oh, his laugh is something.
The Timefield princess could muster the courage to look me straight in the eye and speak like this.
I mean, she's not looking you straight in the eye, she's looking at your back.
Are we in agreement then?
If the heir of the Timefield family is putting her chips on the table, backing down now would only make me look like a coward.
I'll go make the necessary preparations and we can meet at Phylum Heights Cable Car Station later. Didn't Varrock send people to Swabian Temple for us before? Is it really okay for us to just go to the cable car station in the open? That's exactly why I need to prepare. First, I'll need to find all the people lurking around and wait. Then come up with a good enough excuse to send them far, far away. And to get the cable car running in the dead of night, we'll need to grease some palms over at the station. Well, I'm heading out now. I shall see you later. I can't believe she said for free. Girly pop? That's not what I would have said, but you know what? All for the love of the game, I guess. Me personally, I would have, like, you know, said something different, but... Is it not past your bedtime? Like, shouldn't you be asleep? Where are your parents? Matter of fact, where are your parents, actually? My brother!
I've arranged for the
Oh
cable.
my gosh.
I'll operate it myself and get you across.
You're gonna operate it yourself?
He can do that?
If we wish to keep the Defense Force's presence under wraps, I can't just leave such an important task to someone else.
He got me there.
Let's get one thing straight. If you fail, I'll cut ties with you faster than you can blink.
I blink very fast,
if I were
so...
forced to start the cable car. As for whether I can convince them, well, that'll be in the hands of fate.
So you had a backup plan all along.
Just a survival strategy I've picked up as I climbed the ladder. All right. Have we established the rescue team?
Sure have.
It's settled. The first group will be Belle, Alice, and Obel Squad.
Oh, God.
Once Ishran Sufu gets here, I'll act as her proxy and escort her into the hollow as backup.
Our
She's on her way to
Shifu.
Phylum Heights now.
Adding Ishwan Shifu to the mix should certainly improve our chances.
If we are the ones to bring Ferox out of the hollow, it'll certainly raise some eyebrows. So, I'll leave the cleanup to all you Yunque Summit Masters.
It's reassuring to see how perceptive you are, Miss Isolde.
Sorry I can't come with. I'll leave Yuzuha to you.
Don't worry, Manato. We'll make sure to bring Yuzuha back safe and sound.
I mean, he still has those
If everyone's
injuries.
prepared, let's not waste time and get moving.
Belle, how's it going? Ready to head out? Give me a second. I'm going to take a sip of my water. I wonder how we're gonna do this. Because I did see, unfortunately, that there is a chase scene, but I don't know if it's this or if it's in chapter 4. Before long, you use the cable car and quickly enter the hollow. With the help of Opal Squad, yeah, I wasn't reading all of that. Not with my brain power right now. Trigger!
Target area reached. Operation start.
My asthma here is thick.
Then a box of Snickers?
That's odd. How has the miasma here thickened so much in the
I'm
short time
guessing
we've
the
been
thing
away?
that we fought is the thing that's here.
I can see it. The ground and walls have all suffered major damage under the miasma.
Wait, does that mean the miasmic fiend has been here?
That's what I'm
You
thinking.
mean the monster you ran into earlier? Yes. Those marks seem to have been made by something of a similar size.
Ugh.
All right, everyone, stay alert. Don't worry, we got it. Let's go.
Thanks, everyone. We're count. Watch out, monsters!
Where? Oh.
Leave it to us, Proxy.
Oh gosh.
Is it Ferox's men?
No. I suspect it's the survivor from outside the door that was on the ground.
That thing had hands.
Prepped and ready.
Nothing to do.
I see your weakness. Just as you said, someone's on the ground.
I can wonder why. Can you hear us? You guys are... Monster, that fiend, it's here. Just as we thought, the miasmic fiend's already gotten to this area. Where's Ferox? Storage ran over there. I'm sorry. He's flatlined. His injuries were too severe. Proxy, Miss Alice, do you know about the warehouse he was talking about? Yeah, it's not far from this building. Follow me.
The others seem to have fled to the warehouse.
Aww. Darn, I thought there was something right there.
Just leave the monsters. Let's hurry.
I was gonna do that anyway. Gosh. Is it B1F? I always press the wrong buttons. In my defense, they don't tell you which buttons you're supposed to press. I had a feeling we were gonna have to fight that miasmic fiend again. There was no way it just like flatlined right there.
There are so many bodies in here.
Ooh.
Seems there was a tough fight.
And I'm guessing they did not win.
Don't come any closer!
Someone's there!
Ew.
Take out the monsters and protect the survivor.
I mean, do we technically have to protect him? No offense.
Someone's here! Help! Help me!
Stay in the corner. Don't move.
Can he stop screaming? Unless he wants to attract the monsters towards him. Is that it? Oh, hi, Saphira. I'm doing pretty good today.
We're safe.
I hope you're doing good too.
What happened here?
Am I really so scared of that monster that I'm hearing a gun talk?
Is she a gun?
Your hearing and mind are fine. So can you please calm down for a moment and tell us what happened here? Please be honest. What you say could really help save lives.
I don't know anything about Orphe, so I don't know if like
Got it.
Magnus just talks for her.
We were checking the explosives nearby when that miasmic fiend suddenly came out of the lab building.
I need to start getting back into doodling.
But that thing can't be killed with
Try. I'm like, oh no, I want to do this
Even if you manage
instead.
to knock it down, it just absorbs energy from the miasma and gets right back up.
Tell me about it. I've been fighting that thing.
We've seen it before.
There was a researcher with Ferox who said the monster's core is special, wrapped in something that gives it those powers. But every time we tried to hit the core, it dodged us. And then I got hit and passed out.
Where did Ferox go? Did you see a red-haired girl?
I was out cold, so I don't know where everyone went after that. But yeah, I did see that girl. She was with Ferox the whole time. She's supposed to be a prisoner, but for some reason, Ferox has been treating her like a princess. He said he wouldn't let her get hurt.
Great. At least Yuzuha is safe for now.
I mean, I figured we were gonna go back to get her.
There are traces of a fight all along this path. If we follow them, we should be able to find Ferox and the others.
Wait! There's a serious problem right now.
What could be
Because
worse?
of the fiend, the miasma around here has gotten thicker, and more monsters keep showing up. Plus the lab's power is down. The monsters that the Exaltus created are gonna break out any second. The thing is, we've already rigged this place to blow. And if those monsters accidentally trigger the detonator, we're as good as dead.
Oh, yeah.
What?
damn miasmic fiend has completely screwed our plan.
Well, no, you screwed
We
yourself.
must handle both the rescue and the explosives simultaneously.
Unfortunately.
Do we have enough people for that?
There's no need to worry. Let's just split into 2 teams and get moving.
That voice! It's Shifu!
Sorry for the wait, Belle. I've met up with Wise and I'm on my way to you now. I'll be there in no time. Defense Force.
That's our Shifu.
The explosives could cause immense danger. Splitting into 2 teams appears to be the optimal route. The Defense Force can focus on securing the lab while I deal with Ferox's crew and the miasmic fiend. How does that sound?
It's rare, but this time I actually agree with the Yunque Summit High Preceptor. Alright then, Seed and Soldier 11, you're with me on the explosives. Trigger, go with the proxy and keep looking for Ferox.
Yes, Captain.
Then.
Mister, do you know where all the explosives are?
Yeah, I do.
Can you show us, please? Proxy, don't worry. We promise we'll keep this place safe. Trigger, Alice, let's keep moving.
Alright. I like playing as Trigger more than I like playing as Alice. I just like Trigger's battle style more.
It's so awful. These people. They're all...
Monsters here are strong. Stay alert.
They sure are.
Biosignal detected. A small organism is in the corner of the plaza.
Small organism? Could it be Kama?
It could be.
Got you covered. Stay on your feet. Supporting position. Press the advantage.
You know what? My little Bang Boo has got it going on, and I love that for him.
The melody of combat.
You get it, Bang Boo. Kama!
It really is Kama.
Don't run away, Kama.
He's into that building.
Follow him. Yuzuha must be in there.
And then she's like, why didn't you guys come back?
Shifu and I are on the way.
Uh-huh. Oh, I hear fighting. Is it with the miasmic fiend? Because I feel like it is. Yep, it is with the miasmic fiend. Shifu! So much.
Am I? You're just in time.
Now then, let's put an end to this.
It's gotta be tough seeing her sister in this way.
Don't worry. I'm good.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
Shifu, help this monster.
Wise filled me in on the way over. Its core is unique, allowing it to soak up energy from the miasma to heal itself. Truly horrific.
Unfortunately, yeah.
But hey,
So we're gonna have
don't
to.
forget, we at Yunque Summit specialize in dealing with such evils. Also, this monster seems to be connected to my past. The one who tied the knot must be the one to untie it, right?
That's our Shifu.
Shifu, it's about to absorb energy from the miasma again.
Okay, I'll deal with it.
That's our Shifu.
Its self-healing power is gone. In a way, it's also freed from its pain.
Did Ishran Shifu say something when she hit the monster?
Just a few incantations. Come on, let's put it out of its misery.
I hope we can. We have it backed into a corner.
Cycle of yin and yang. As decreed.
Where'd it go? What?
Your fate is sealed. It's slowing down. Keep it up, everyone. Since you're the manifestation of my past regrets, and may you scatter to the wind, along with those memories.
My sword always play.
I was trying to end it with Ishran Shifu, but it didn't work like that.
Over here.
Mr. Ferox, I suggest you give up on running.
Please don't shoot.
Can I punch him for the one time?
This is yours. It's mine. It was your. Take it. We're going to live on together. You don't get to brush this off like it's nothing.
Ew, this is gonna make me cry. I told you guys, it's easy to make me cry at anything.
We'll live on together. You have my word. I promise. There. No more crying.
I think it was only just like a few tears. I wasn't full on like crying my eyes out. A few days later.
All right, disciples. I'm heading out. Keep an eye on the temple for me, okay?
We will, Shifu. Are you heading to another meeting today?
It seems like
That's
every
right.
time
We caught
Shifu
Ferox,
goes,
but figuring out what to do with him has
we
everyone on
get
edge.
in trouble.
I'm grateful they respect Yunquei Summit's input, but honestly, it's exhausting worrying about being used as pawns in such a tangled mess of a situation. I'd rather be cleaning up the lab in the Hollow.
What's it like in the Hollow now?
That area's already secured, and the evidence that the Exaltists and Porcelumics didn't manage to destroy is being moved out of the Hollow bit by bit. Lucre managed to get Porcelumics to investigate first on the grounds of business secrets, and Damien is in charge.
I wonder why.
Lucro's putting him in charge? Looks like Damien's efforts are paying off.
And about that miasmic fiend's origins, it looks like they used some of my past memories I left in the miasma to create it. I'd suspected as much, but seeing its face with my own eyes, it still sent a shiver through me.
I figured.
Don't worry, what's in the past no longer binds me. And besides, we freed that creature from the weight of human memories. That, in its own way, is also a kind of mercy. From what Ferox and the others said, we can be certain that the monster was made by the Exaltist Overseer.
So that Overseer really is alive. What do they want?
I'm not sure. It feels like the Exaltists made the monster just to draw attention to their link with Ferox. Alright, let's not dwell on this for now. Is your friend from the inspection team leaving today?
I feel like we're
planning
like
to see her off, right?
Yeah,
putting in the palm of their
Belle
hand.
and I are going to meet up with them soon.
With Ferox's downfall, all those tops higher-ups who came to Wi-Fi just on a brief formality can't leave yet, and the inspection team can actually wrap things up. Anyway, I'll be taking my leave now.
See you, Shifu. It's almost time, Belle. Let's go find Alice and the others.
So I think that means that we're done with chapter 2. Yep. And then we'll be into chapter 3. I feel like I could probably get to this. I mean, I do want to get through all of this, but like, listen. The dog that I'm watching has a very specific routine where they eat and go outside, so I also have to be on that routine, and it has been hell. Shifu tried to play it cool just now, but she's probably upset. Belle, we've got to find a way. We gotta find out why the Overseer used the miasmic fiend to wreak havoc in the Hollow. We need to avenge Shifu. That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, hold on. Yuzuha just sent me a message. Why is she messaging you? She said she's collecting materials in Salem Bay with Alice and Monota right now, and they'll be back soon. She asked us to wait for them for a bit. But now that the safety inspection's been called off and the elevator to Salem Bay is back up and running, we can just head over there and find them ourselves. Let's go take the elevators then. I also just found out literally before stream that they have accessories that you can buy, but you can only buy them from Devon's workshop, which I do not have unlocked because I have to do the Suibian temple restoration thing, which is what I'm doing. And also, I was influenced to get Stellamaris, so at some point I might stream that. I think it came out today, but I wasn't sure exactly when it was supposed to come out. They didn't really say in the Discord, so there's that. And then I might next week. No, is it next week? I think it is next week. I'll have to check, but I think next week Duet Night Abyss comes out. Unfortunately for me, I work the Tuesday that it comes out, but that Friday I'll probably play that as well as Stellamaris just to see how I like it. And then I think there's something else coming out. Let me get my phone real quick to see, so I can see what next week is, because I know that Tales of Villa is coming out as well. I think it's just the remastered edition. So I want to get that. That comes out the 30th. So what's today again? Okay, today's the 19th. Yeah. Wait. When does Duet Night? Oh my gosh. Anyway. No, now I gotta look this up because I feel like I gaslit myself into thinking that it comes out Tuesday. Duet Night Abyss. October 28th. Okay. So the 28th is when it comes out. Unfortunately, again, that is the day that I work. So like that Friday, or maybe not that Friday, because I do want to do, wait, I gotta check my schedule to make sure I don't work Halloween. I don't know if I do or not, so hopefully I don't work Friday. Oh wait, no. You can see how my brain processes things. I'll have to look at my schedule, see where I work, bada bing, bada boom, then I'll do the schedule. By that point, I will basically be home already, so this whole entire impromptu setup won't be like this. And my mic is working. I've been using my mic since yesterday. It does cut out intermittently, but I just think it's the connection to my PC. I'll just have to check to see if I work Halloween. If not, I might do a Halloween stream. I really, really want to play Escape the Backroom, so I'll probably have to get some people because I don't know if I'll be able to play it by myself. I mean, like, yeah, I could play it by myself, but I'm a scaredy cat, and I don't really like scary stuff, but I want to get out of my my little comfort zone, because like, look, if I can play Stellar Blade's scary parts of the game, then I can play Escape the Backrooms. It might be terrifying, but I can play it, I think, hopefully, allegedly, supposedly.
Belle, Wise, you two made it!
Morning.
Monato, you look much better today.
Yeah, the injury's pretty much healed up. Whoa!
Yuzuha, why'd you hit me?
Look! Just a little tap and he's making those pained noises. Bruised shoulder and back muscles. Messed up spine. 3 broken
Spine?
ribs. There's no way that's healing so quickly.
Oh, you can't mess up your spine. You might get paralysis.
For now.
Yuzuha and Manato always make me laugh with their stand-up routines.
I don't think this is a stand-up routine.
Comedy? I get it. So last night
I really hope they do a Yuzuha rerun. I really want her.
I'll make sure to send you some fresh Spook Shack posts late at night from now on. Huh? Oh no!
Spook Shack?
Yeah, Spook Shack is an internet forum where people share and solve all kinds of strange mysteries. Yuzuha and Manato are members. They invited me to join, and now I'm in too. Not really strange mysteries. They're more like all kinds of supernatural tales and unsolved cases. Super interesting stuff. If you want, you can totally join us.
Thanks. We'll think about it.
They got your weakness, Wise.
Why is this not like horror?
Right, Alice. About transferring the anti-corruption medicine patent. Are you sure that's okay?
I mean, technically, they did kind of threaten her, and they were like, if you know what's good for you, you're gonna give us that patent. You don't want your poor grandpa to suffer the repercussions, huh? And it's like, wow, you're gonna use my ailing grandpa against me? Way to stoop low, Damien. Way to stoop low.
Well, yesterday, as Grandpa's gotten a lot better, we talked. He said he completely supports my decision. He told me that he kept the patent mainly because maintaining some family assets cost money. And more importantly, he felt I wasn't ready to manage everything yet. But now he says he's not worried about me anymore. So it's time to let some things go. Without the income from the patent, I think he'll ask me to help with donating or selling some family assets that need a lot of funding to maintain. Like libraries and museums. But is it really okay with, you know, Damien? If he finds out you tricked him with your phrasing, he won't freak out and try to get back at your family, will he? Without the anti-corruption medicine patent, the Timefield family no longer has anything left for him to use against us. I believe he'll understand that what we're doing shows our family's determination not to be pushed around by poor Salumex.
You tell him, Alice.
Also, I don't think Mr. Damien is as cold-hearted as he seems. Besides, as a businessman, I'm sure he understands the value of knowing when to walk away.
He did also call me his friend, so like...
Timefield opens anti-corruption medicine patent to the public. So she kept her promise and transferred the patent to poor Salumex. But at the same time, she gave it to everyone. We got played by a little brat. Looks like I really underestimated her.
Pardon the interruption, Mr. Damien. The files on the violations involving Ferox and the Exaltists have all been
Please
compiled.
don't tell me he's gonna say burn them.
We also found a deployment list for Obscura. Please, have a look.
What's this all about? Over the past 6 months, the Exaltist Labs deployed more than 300 Obscura units in Wi-Fi Peninsula. Yet, not a single one has been retrieved.
Which means that the Exaltists took it?
What are they trying to do?
Reporting in. The map with detailed locations of the Obscura units is complete. Please, take a look.
Thank you. It looks like our battle is about to begin.
Yeah. After seeing Alice off at the upper cable car station, the group returns to the vicinity of Swabian Temple. Bell, Wise, I need to help my dad watch the store later. So let's call it a day. Huh? Alright. Your sister Kaede, Sumeru, and Uncle Barong all at the shop today? For some reason, I just really want to spend time with them lately. Even though we were close before, I always felt like I truly didn't understand what family meant. I was just imitating what others did. But I guess I don't need to do that anymore. We can be a real family now. Oh, right. Thanks for covering for me earlier, telling them I was studying with you guys when I was at the hearing. You may be a witness who can prove Ferox's crimes, but now that they've found out your blood can be used to increase Porcelain's purity, what if they come after you? Shifu said the hearing committee members were carefully screened and they're being very strict with it. Tops even got people from Krampus involved. Krampus? At least that means Yuzuha's safety is guaranteed. Krampus? What's that? Shifu didn't say much, just that it was Top's internal affairs, and she couldn't be bothered to pry. But if Krampus is involved, Tops must be dead serious this time. Yeah, don't worry about me, Monato. I've made up my mind to live life to the fullest and enjoy every moment of it. Speaking of living life to the fullest, we'll be on break after exams next week. How about we hit up Alice and go somewhere fun together? Where are we going? I haven't decided yet, so if you two know any cool places, make sure to tell everyone. Hey Belle, there's quite a few nice vacation spots here in Throne Quarter. I saw some recommendation posts on the internet too. Why don't we help everyone scout out some places? Yuzuha, before we talk about having fun, shouldn't we be worried about the exams? After all, we haven't studied at all until now. No worries, I checked. It's all multiple choice. We can just wing it. I've got killer luck on my side. But to keep you from having to stay after school for makeup exams, let's do some studying. Belle, Weiss, we're heading off. See you after break. Yeah, see you during the break. So are they in high school? I mean, they don't really explicitly say. It just says school. And I mean, some kids, adults call, what is it? College school as well. That's how you get Fantasy Resort. Actually, I did just find out that, there's more stuff to do at the Fantasy Resort. I thought that just, like, after the whole entire event, it was done, but apparently not. So at some point, once I'm done with the entire story and I'm caught up, we'll definitely do the rest of this. Because I did the first part off stream, and that was because there was like 2 days left, and it was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to miss out on... I gotta sneeze. Sorry. And I was like, I didn't want to miss out on... the outfit. I wanted the outfit and I didn't want to miss out on that. And then I found out that you can just do the events. So like, love that. Thank you. Okay, so they're in college. Unless he got held back. I don't know. Maybe he's all bronze and no brain. Or maybe some brain and all bronze. I don't know. Oh, it's you, Junior. Did you need something from me? What's up? You look like you want to say something. Come on, tell me. I've got your back. I have to lean my head to the side because my microphone's in the way. Actually, there's something I wanted to ask. Senior, has Wise been coming to see you a lot lately? Oh, you're asking about that? Well, since I flunked arithmetic, cramming at the last minute wasn't going to cut it anymore. So I asked Junior Wise to tutor me. Wise is tutoring you, Senior? What do you mean? I tell Fufu about my recent observation. When Wise goes to see Fufu, he often brings snacks. No matter how you look at it, Wise seems more like the one asking for favors. And Senior, you were answering everything so smoothly just now. Wow, I can't believe you figured that out. You siblings combined must have like 1,000 tricks up your sleeves. Sounds like an admission. Alright, I'll tell you. It's about the perception technique. Although Shifu taught Wise the perception technique already, the flow of energy in his body has been smooth. So I'm trying to figure out a way to help him. Oh, so I'm guessing that depends on what sibling you chose. So if you chose Belle, she has exceptional talent, whereas Wise doesn't. And if you pick Wise, he has exceptional talent, but Belle doesn't. He didn't tell me anything at all. Hey now, don't worry. Your brother is just moving at his own pace. Even if you're blood relatives, everyone's different, you know? It's just that Junior Wise said he didn't want to hold you back. Plus, after Ferox caught you both in the hollow, he got pretty spooked. He was worried that when you need his help in the future, he won't be able to step up. That's why I helped keep it under wraps. Is there anything I can help with? He's been making crazy progress these days. He'll get the hang of it in no time. Just act like nothing's up, okay? Oh. And if you've got time, could you grab me some Wu-Tang root from Peace Herbal? There's an old recipe from Yunkei Summit that combines Wu-Tang root with other herbs into a paste to make meridian flow patches. They boost blood circulation and work wonders from the perception technique. I plan to get Y some too. I'll go get the herbs for you right away. Oh wait, where am I going? I probably should have been looking. Oh, it's not far away. At least I'm not gonna run past. Do they just sell rope? Indestructibles? Oh, she has glasses on. I thought those were her eyebrows. I was like, wow, her eyebrows are very thick. There's nothing wrong with having thick eyebrows. Is he bothering you, Queen? Okay, maybe he's not bothering you. Shellblue isn't near the shop entrance. Is he grabbing medicine inside? Come to think of it, I can faintly hear voices coming from within. Auntie Fong, I had no idea your husband and Grand Shifu were fellow disciplines back in the day. An unexpected bond indeed. That's right. Even though I left the sect later on, our bond remained strong. You're Shifu's generation of disciples. We practically watched them grow up, you know. As such a shame about Izhang. Gone too soon. I heard she exhausted her life force using the Ting sword to save Weifei Police Peninsula. I probably butchered that, and I'm so sorry. If I am studying Chinese, so like, if I remember correctly, Q is C, I think, but I don't have my book with me, so I can't say for certain. The Qing sword is a legendary weapon beyond compare. To harness such power, one must be willing to pay the price. It hasn't been easy, that's for sure. But from what you told me just now, the sword has found a new master. Looks like Yunque's Summit legacy is in good hands. Yes, very good indeed. Your medicine is ready. Please take care. Junior Bell, what are you doing here? Someone's counting on everyone to get 5,000 likes. At least that's what they said in the background. Are you alright, Senior? Are you unwell? Nothing major. I just haven't been sleeping lately, so I'm here to get some medicine. It's an old problem. What are you here for, Junior? Wu-Tang root. Sorry, but we're currently out of Wu-Tang root. Next week, restock. Please come back then. Huh? Does it really take that long? Hey, young lady, don't worry. You can ask around Salem Bay. The Wu-Tang root grows by the water, and while it's used as medicine, us locals often dry it out and use it on dishes. But using Wu-Tang root as medicine isn't quite the same as using it for food. Not sure if it'll work the same for you. Shoot. I'm not sure about that either. Junior, you must be after the Wu-Tang root to make meridian flow patches, right? How did you know that, Senior? The kind used for food should be sufficient. It's just that older Wu-Tang roots are better, and if you haven't seen them in person before, they can be tricky to identify. If you don't mind, I can come with you. Yes, please. Let's go then. I really wonder if they're gonna put him into the game as like a playable character, or if they're setting him up to be someone that's either A, evil, or B, flatlined. Or both. Be evil and then flatlined. I hope it's neither. Because, like, I really like him. And I would really like him to be a playable character. Because, like, no offense to all the people out there that like women, but, like, there's a lot of women in this game. And not enough men. Hey, Belle, what brings you to Silent Bay? I want to buy some Wu-Tang root. Do you know where I can get it in Salem Bay? I really wish they would stop doing that because it's basically the same thing. So why don't you just put it in one big text bubble and just say it like that? You need Wu-Tang root? We've got plenty at home. My mom dried a bunch. Though that stuff's bitter. Tastes awful if you ask me. We're buying this for medicine, not as a snack. Oh, that sounds okay then. Belle, come over to my place to get them. You fixed my toy before and I won't charge you anything. Plus, it's better if you take more. Save me from mom trying to force them on me every day. Later, near Mellow's place. It's in this box. Down here. Hold on. Let me move these things off the top. Bugs! Watch out, they're centipedes. Ugh. Several giant centipedes land on Mellow's arm, and both Senior Yi and you instinctively rush to help. Senior Yi brushes the centipedes off with his sleeve, but you aren't as nimble and get a nasty bite on your wrist. Ugh. Not long after. Ouch. That bump looks painful. I'm sorry, Belle. It's my fault you got hurt. I got careless. It's fine. I can handle it. Junior, you were quick to react back there, but since you usually live in the city, you probably haven't dealt with these critters much. You can't be grabbing centipedes with your bare hands. I don't think I would ever do that. Mostly because I don't like bugs, and I especially don't like centipedes. I've already met 2 centipedes in my lifetime, and that's too many. They're freaky, they're weird looking, they have too many legs, and they're weird looking. Did I mention they're weird looking? Because they are weird. They're awful. Some things I just wonder how they were made. Like who thought that like making a centipede was okay? The same with a millipede. Who thought that was okay? Who sat there and said, ah yes, I need a bug with many legs? And what do? They don't even do anything. Luckily you're not allergic, and I just applied some ointment. It should be all healed up in 3 to 4 days. And then that's another thing. What if you get bit and you're allergic and you don't know it? I'm already terrified of spiders. And then centipedes just have to, like, I feel like I've told this story before, but I have had so many encounters with spiders, it could probably be a joke. They what? Oh, that's awful. I mean, technically spiders do that too, but I mean, although they like eat their mate after they're done doing the do. But I did not know that centipede and millipedes let their children eat them. Oh, that sounds gross. Hold up. Don't hide your wrist in your sleeve. That won't help it recover. Yeah, you gotta let that thing air out. And the sleeve rubbing against the swollen area will just make it feel worse. I bet Belle just doesn't want anyone to know about that embarrassing time she tried to grab a centipede with her bare hands. That could be a title for a manga. That time I grabbed the centipede with my bare hands. That's hardly embarrassing. Mello, do you happen to have any gauze at home? Mind bringing some over? Yeah, just give me a sec. Mello dashes into the house. Show me that wound first. I'll patch you up, then you can put your sleeve back down. Senior? I was wondering earlier why you need meridian flow patches when you've already mastered the perception technique. No, it makes sense. You were preparing them for your brother, weren't you? Senior, can I ask you for something? To keep everything that happened today from Junior wise? Don't worry, my lips are sealed. You agreed so quickly. Senior Fufu and Junior Inhu might tell you to just tell the truth, but me, I have a younger sister too, so I know there are things that are actually harder to talk about with family. You have a little sister? Yeah, we joined the sect together as kids, but unlike me, she was far more talented. You're being too modest, Senior. I mean, technically we have never seen him in action, so how do we know that for sure? Huh. I'm not being modest here. I used to slap on those meridian flow patches all the time back in the day. That's how I got so good at picking out the right herbs. Got him! Brought the gauze and scissors. As you are talking, Mello comes running back. Senior Yi first treats your wound, then helps you pick out some Wu-Tang roots. Alright, we're all done here. Let's head back to Swabian Temple. Fix this bell. Come hang out with us again sometime. Oh yeah, but as I was saying, I'm pretty sure I've said this story before, but I have the worst relationship with spiders. And by the worst relationship, it's like basically they're a toxic ex that will not leave me alone. I cannot tell you how many times I have come into like close encounters with spiders in my lifetime, and it's been a lot. They always say that you attract what you fear the most, and I guess for me that's spiders, because literally every house that I've ever been in my room specifically, there's always a spider. There was a brown recluse, a black widow, two black spiders, another spider, there was a spider in my clothes. Like, I have a terrible relationship with spiders, and at this point I've just accepted the fact that I'm probably gonna have spider problems forever. I've had an encounter with jumping spiders. Jumping spiders aren't that bad. I've had encounters with whoop spiders. That was awful. I think I sprayed it with like perfume and hoped it died. And then obviously I had encounters with two centipedes. They're both crawling on my desk, scared the crap out of me. I couldn't sleep until I got them out. So I have a very close-knit relationship with them, and I wish I didn't. Belle, where did you run off just now? I tried calling, but you didn't pick up. Shoot, my phone was on silent. The inventory of videotapes at home wasn't adding up. I eventually found that you had stuck the records on the HDD system. Everything's fine now. Sorry, Junior Wise. I was just at Peace Herbal picking up some medicine. I ran into Junior Bell there, and she helped me sort through the herbs. Thanks for helping me carry the medicine. I'll have Wu-Tang root to Senior Fufu, so you don't have to worry about it. Thanks, Senior. I'll leave it to you. After that, Senior Ye leaves. Senior Ye went to Peace Herbal to get medicine. Could it be he's having trouble sleeping? You know about that too? Why does it feel like I'm the only one that was left out? Oh, I heard it from Senior Yinhu. Seems like Senior Ye's problem isn't just insomnia or being a light sleeper. He's having constant night terrors. Is there something bothering him? Is something bothering you, King? I don't know. You're usually so talkative. Didn't you talk with Senior Ye about while getting herbs? Come to think of it, Senior Ye mentioned having a sister. Oh, is that so? We're all part of the same sect now. Perhaps we'll have a chance to meet in the future. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what his sister looks like. You could thank TikTok for that, but I don't really know. It's almost time for Fufu's arithmetic tutoring session, Belle. I should get going. Yeah, you better hit those books hard. Yeah, I know. Wait, what do you mean I should study hard? Senior Fufu is the one who should be studying. I'm heading out now. Bye. Oh, gosh. Thank God he didn't realize. Oh, wait, let me do this first. Wait, no. Yeah, whatever this means. Alright. Excuse me. Wise is looking over a message from someone. His face is turning serious. The kind of look that says, "Here comes another tough job." Your proxy instincts are telling you to turn and walk away, but good timing, Belle. Damn, caught by my big bro. Talk about bad timing. The mayor sent a message earlier saying, "Give me a call when both you siblings are together." Oh, damn. What do we gotta do for the mayor this time? An official message from the mayor usually means something big is about to happen. Should we contact him right away? No. Simulated signals from city administration surge through the encrypted line. After a few seconds of whispering white noise, a familiar image and voice emerged from the audio-visual device.
Hey kids, I trust you've been well.
Oh, we've been hanging in there.
Miasma shrouding Lemnian Hollow still hasn't cleared, and since Wi-Fi Peninsula is also a major production area for porcelain ore, I imagine the air quality there isn't so great.
I mean, we've been, yeah.
The city's air isn't great, but the real concern is the miasma still spreading through Wi-Fi Peninsula. Do you have any plans to handle it, Mr. Mayor?
A close attendant friend of mine once told me that, as a senior, it's more friendly to start with some pleasantries before diving into the main topic.
Sir, please just get to the...
I'm calling about the continued threat of the miasma and the danger still posed by the Exaltists.
Yeah.
Miasma is a natural byproduct within the Hollows, a unique form of ether that causes more severe corruption effects than ordinary ether, producing even more powerful ethereals and sacrifices. That's nothing new to you two, Phaethon, but the miasma raging within Lemnian Hollow has far exceeded what natural seepage could produce.
It's because of the Exaltists. They've been using miasma to research and create sacrifices, which has caused miasma to spread rampantly within the Hollow.
That's right.
For 8 years now.
Plan to seize control of Wi-Fi Peninsula, to dismantling Porsalumex. Everything you've done has surely dealt a major blow to the Exaltists' influence in the region.
I sure hope so. Then gives me a headache.
But the Exaltists' actions are still harming the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula, and the miasma in Lemnian Hollow shows no sign of letting up.
Which brings me to the reason I'm troubling you both this time. The opportunity to root out that evil once and for all has finally arrived.
Really?
Porsalumex's co-chief executive officer Ferox secretly allied with the Exaltists to carry out unlawful hollow experiments.
He did.
Seriously endangering the safety and interests of Wi-Fi Peninsula's citizens and businesses. I'll spare you all the official jargon, but in short, Porsalumex's influence and control over Wi-Fi Peninsula have been significantly restricted.
As it should have been this entire time.
Operations by the city government in Wi-Fi Peninsula are still being hindered because another major player has rolled in. A defense force unit, led by Major General Lorenz, has been deployed to Wi-Fi Peninsula over the past few days, imposing temporary military control to investigate Porsalumex and contain the Exaltist threat.
The defense force wasn't involved with the issues in Wi-Fi Peninsula before, so why'd they show up now?
Wi-Fi Peninsula is a key porcelain production area after all, and has always been a highly contested prize amongst the city's various official powers. Besides protecting the city, everyone is eager to claim a bigger share of the wealth and influence it provides. Major General Lorenz is no easygoing man. Ruthless would be the mildest way to describe him when it comes to achieving his goals. According to my sources, he has a close personal relationship with Porsalumex's other co-chief executive officer, Lucro, and the two often work together. With Ferox's downfall, Lucro secured Lorenz's support by offering him a share of Wi-Fi Peninsula's interests. Having the backing of a Defense Force Major General would greatly benefit his dealings within TOPS.
Sounds like a power struggle between TOPS and the Defense Force. But where exactly is this opportunity to take out the Exaltist remnants?
According to the action plan the Defense Force submitted to the city, eradicate the Exaltists sits at the top of their agenda. That's also their most legitimate reason for deploying to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Of course, I don't believe Lorenz is only there to dutifully protect the city.
Probably not.
With Porsalumex and the Defense Force already muddying the waters, a heavy-handed move by the municipal government could turn the conflict into a turf war over interests. I won't pretend I'm above it all, but I do believe that protecting the citizens' safety is more important than short-term gains. That's why neither the city government nor Yunkui Summit can act directly this time. But for you, Phaethon...
Yes, Phaethon. A legend among proxies. An outlaw of the underground. The last disciple of a secret research institute. Mayor Mayflower's wondrous right hand. The one who saved the Void Hunter from the brink of collapse. It's my time to shine again, right?
To be honest, I won't need all those people helping me. But you're right. It's time for the protagonist to take the stage. I spotted the name Oval Squad on the Defense Force's unit roster. I've heard of their past exploits, and some of their members have had both professional and personal dealings with you. I believe they could be a trustworthy source of support. Their commanding officer this time is Miss Isolda, who worked with you during the investigation into the Exaltists and Porsalumex. I assume you're already well acquainted with her.
So we'll be taking part in the operation against the Exaltists as proxies working with the Defense Force?
Exactly. But the title proxy won't fly in the Defense Force's operational report. you'll be introduced as special holotech advisors and the mayor's special envoy for military operations during your visit with the Defense Force.
Woohoo!
Sorry, official organizations do love to make up long and difficult to remember titles, but sometimes those titles can come in handy. Though I have to say, the ones you came up with a moment ago did sound a lot cooler.
Well, thanks, Mayor.
By the way, we came across a few scattered clues about our teacher in the last mission, but we still didn't make any real headway.
There's still no solid intel on Miss Carol Arna, but within the limits permitted by the Defense Force, you're still free to pursue her whereabouts as you see fit. I've already informed the Defense Force and Miss Isolde in advance. The specific plans and arrangements will be up to you two to discuss with Isolde and Obel Squad. Well, I have official duties to attend to, and you both have...
You are the mayor, after all.
So let's keep it brief. Once again, I wish you the best of luck.
Taking down the Exaltus, the Defense Force. Looks like this job won't be easy. When is it ever easy for us? I don't want to run into any annoying people. I hope we don't run into any annoying people, but we probably will. But hey, we get to team up with Obel Squad again. Soldier 11 and Trigger will be happy to see you too, right, Belle? And of course, a couple of new acquaintances we've crossed paths with before. But before heading out, maybe we should let Ishuan Sifu and the others know. Ishuan Sifu! You know, I like her as a character. I would probably not pull for her if she had a rerun though. Like, I love Shifu. She's the best Shifu I've ever had. She's the only Shifu I've ever had. But I don't think I would pull for her. I've been expecting you, Belle. Don't give me that Ishuan Shifu is all-knowing look. But Shifu, Ishuan is all-knowing. I only knew because the mayor contacted me in advance. Foresight. It seems that really is why you're here. Yunkei Summit is on good terms with the mayor, so we can't get directly involved in Defense Force affairs, which means I have no choice but to send my talented student. I won't bring shame to the sect. Shaming the sect is the least of your worries. The Exaltus play dirty. Oh yeah, they do. And the Defense Force throws its weight around. You're neither skilled enough nor strong enough to deal with either of them alone. That is very true. That's why you have to act with utmost caution. Your own safety has to come first before you try to help anyone else. Alright, Subian Temple isn't going anywhere. Get a good night's rest here tonight, then go take care of what you need to. Remember, if you get into any trouble out there, just give them your Shifu's name. Of course, because our Shifu is the best Shifu. You carefully calibrate the HTD device in Subian Temple inner chamber, then spend some time chatting with your senior brothers and sister before you realize it, night has already fallen. My big bro. The Defense Force sent word. We're meeting up with Obel Squad tomorrow night. The coordinates are in the Lemnian Hollow. Oh, hi, Rico! Is this how the military does things? Why are we meeting in the Hollow again? I'm tired of going into the Hollow, Grandpa! That's right. The Defense Force wants us to link up with Obel Squad during the operation. Afterward, we're to return to their base together. Are they talking about in the Janus Quarter? Supposedly it's meant to help us work more smoothly with Obel Squad and to test our capabilities as mayor's special envoys. We have no special powers. Well, I guess we do have like the perception technique, but that's about it. We can't protect ourselves. We're glorified glorified what? We're glorified escorts. I'm doing fine. How about you? I spent the whole afternoon turning the HDD device. It's pretty much done. You should take it easy and rest up for tomorrow's operation. I will go to sleep. Immersive storytelling, my favorite. It's really not my favorite. In a dream made from electric impulses and numerical signals in Magnus's memory. Magus sleeps? Magus is tweaking out?
The Hollow hit city center out of nowhere.
I'm gonna take a sip of my water while they're doing whatever the heck they're doing.
I knew you couldn't count on Helios's warning systems.
Doesn't matter. We've seen worse, haven't we?
The track we're guarding this time is a key route for evacuating civilians and transporting aid. This is our last line of defense. The civilians are right behind us. We must hold the line.
I've been taking a lot of naps too.
You're late today?
You never miss Captain's pep talk.
Let me guess. You were off doing last-minute gear checks.
Is Magus actually
Still, they've got
Orpheus?
Tardiness is unacceptable, soldier.
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad assembled.
Wait, was Magus an actual person? Oh, that's awful.
Fall back, Orpheus.
Fall back. No. No. We have to kill it. Whatever it takes. Get back. I'm from Yunkoi Summit.
Oh.
We'll hold the line from here. You can fall back now, comrades. Everyone. We can still save them. And the civilians, they're right behind us. We can't back down.
So she was at the fall of the capital.
So, is this the end? Revenge. Against what? The Hollow? Against everything.
I've already lost everything.
Captain? Captain Magus? Nagus? Nagus, were you dreaming again?
Intelligent constructs don't dream. It was just leftover cache fragments tucked away deep in my memory.
Oh, she was definitely dreaming.
So, were you dreaming about the past again?
It's a good thing you gave up your studies at the Meta School to enlist, Orphe.
Damn.
What can I say? My brain can be a bit slow at times.
I mean, that's not a bad thing.
Anyway, Magus, you talk in your sleep all the time.
I don't sleep. It's a self-diagnostic mode. And I've told you before, use my proper title while on duty. And stop eavesdropping on me.
It's not like she can stop eavesdropping. You're her tail? Question mark? Like, what is she supposed to do? Detach you and be like, yep, she got it.
Yes, Captain Magus! I swear, I'll never listen to you sleep talking again. But given how you're always right behind me, it's kind of hard not to overhear.
That's literally what I just said.
It's not sleep talking. It's echoes of residual signals from the vocal module during self-diagnostic mode.
Yes, Captain Magus. I swear, I'll never eavesdrop on your, whatever that was during self-diagnostic mode again.
Still, it's strange. I actually overslept today. I mean, my self-diagnostic ran longer than expected.
So she admits that she was sleeping.
Like some kind of bad omen.
Are intelligent constructs superstitious too?
Well, I am just like you. An idiot who dropped out of school to join the military. Superstition is the only knowledge I've got that I can actually rely on. Enough breakfast chit-chat. Time to get ready for this morning's operational briefing, Orphe.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Captain Magus, squad member Orphe, I've been waiting here for you. You left the sniper to wait here all alone? That's not how an assault trooper should operate, Orphe. Again, she's attached. You're attached to her, so whatever. But you were the one who woke up late. I told you, that was a necessary system check and maintenance. Now, getting into position early to cover the squad mates is part of a sniper's job too, isn't it? Let's head to the operation briefing before the colonel scolds everyone in the Obel squad for being late. like I said, like there's like legitimately there is no way for her to take her off of her. Like you're attached to her back. What do you mean? Mobile squad assemble. Captain Magus? Even after all this time, Soldier 11 has remained disciplined and focused. That's what you call a model soldier. Huh? Aren't I a model soldier? You, Seed? You're a soldier too. If you join the Scouts, Seed, you'd definitely be an honor scout. I feel like there's a memory somewhere in my past. Something about being in the Scouts. If I weren't busy taking care of Seed Senior, I'd absolutely be an honored member. Captain, we've about 12 or 13 push-ups worth of time before we're late for the operation briefing, depending on whether we're doing them one-handed or two. Let's hurry to the operation briefing, or we'll be punished as problem squad members before we ever get the chance to become honored ones. It's Isolde, who will never become a playable character because they hate making any cool characters playable. The members of Opal Squad are gathered around the command table.
Good morning, everyone. Today's briefing is to discuss the tactical details for the raid on the Exaltus stronghold. Thanks to previous infiltration ops and documents from Porcelumex, we've gathered intel on several key Exaltus communication hubs within the Hollow. However, we still need more detailed intel on the exact location of their headquarters and the distribution of their personnel. Therefore, before the main force advances into the Hollow to launch a full sweep, we will deploy several elite squads to their comms outposts within the Hollow for recon. The first shot of this battle will be fired by Obel. The results you achieve will be critical to the success of the operations that follow.
Leave it to me, Isolde.
Captain Magus, remember to use proper ranks during operations?
Yes, ma'am. After all these years, it's not like you don't know my bad habits.
Magus? Captain, you were the one lecturing me about that just this morning.
After all this time, we finally get to fight side by side again, Isolde. Colonel.
Ma'am, I heard for this operation, a special envoy from the city government will be assisting Obel Squad. Is that confirmed?
It's me.
Yeah, Trigger was just telling me we've got a super capable and trustworthy friend coming to work with us.
Trigger is right. There will indeed be a guest from the city government joining us as a technical advisor to assist Obel Squad in the operation.
I mean, I'll be getting the Hollow, which is a stupid idea, but like...
Our guest will meet you all inside the Hollow.
Don't worry about me, I guess. I've said this so many times now that I feel like I'm a broken record, but having Bell and Wise
is simple. Eliminate the source of this chaos once and for all. Their repeated failures have cost them dearly. Our task now is to eliminate the remaining stragglers and strike directly at their headquarters. We have obtained intel on multiple enemy strongholds. You will be deployed as scouts. Your objective is to investigate and pinpoint the enemy's main base. Split Squad will handle the frontal assault. You will also rendezvous with the technical advisor dispatched by the mayor and assist them in securing the key data. Aegis Squad, you will strike the enemy from the air, providing firepower and intel support for all units on the ground. Operation codename Blitz and Aegis.
That's a terrible code name.
Obel Squad reporting in. We are at the target hollow.
Words.
Squad in position.
Aegis Squad, report your position. Do you copy?
Copy, Captain Magus. Agent reporting in. We're en route with the chopper. ETA 20 minutes. Landing at Blitz Squad 3 o'clock.
Primary objective, rendezvous with the mayor's envoy.
Must be someone pretty important if they've got Obel Squad handling the pickup.
They're very powerful, but also a very nice person.
Oh, thanks, Trigger.
Oh, so what sort of person are they exactly? Let's save the chit-chat for after the mission. Stay focused on the battle.
Anyway, I wanted to let them, like...
The envoy and escort team are inside the building up ahead.
By the way, why are we meeting inside the hollow?
That's what I'm thinking.
Captain Magus is all about action. She prefers getting to know our partners in live combat scenarios rather than listening to someone introduce them.
Is that it?
At least, that's what Colonel Isolde said.
You're making me sound like I'm some unreasonable, clueless kid or something.
Really? I just hope the captain doesn't end up chewing out the envoy later.
What I was gonna say, I was trying to let them speak before, because I didn't want to overlap with them, but I've said this so many times, it just does not make sense to have proxy.
Down. Are you still there?
Not they rushing me. Anyway, it just doesn't make sense for proxy to be in the hollow when they can't protect themselves. It's literally, oh, we have to fight these hollow remnants, but we also have to protect Bell and Wise if you play with Wise. So it's like, why go into the hollow if you can't protect yourself?
We've successfully rendezvoused with the target. Now, let me take a look at Colonel Isolde's intel report. Captain Magus, this is the Special Hollow Technology Consultant, the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations, as well as the...
Wait, didn't Isolde say there was only one target? How many people are we talking about here?
Just call me Lord
You can
Phaethon.
call me Lord Phaethon.
Okay, I'm kidding. I thought that might lighten the mood a little. Just call me Proxy.
So this is the amazing Miss Phaethon that Trigger and Soldier 11 were talking about. Turns out you're actually pretty down to earth.
How did she get that just from me making a comment?
You must be the infamous Phaethon they mentioned, right?
Well, I just confirmed that.
Definitely talking about the renowned Miss Phaethon.
Usually, only heroic characters are described as renowned. For villains, it would be...
If the other side is a villain, then working with them means we're on the side of villains too.
To be honest, I'm still a little uneasy about having a proxy join up with Opal Squad. I'm an old-timer who plays by the rules. No dramatic backstory, no need for wild adventures like the younger ones. So I've rarely had dealings with anyone outside the military. Especially someone from, well, the underworld, like you.
A hero working from the dark side, protecting the city in secret. I have to admit, that sounds pretty cool.
Sure, I've heard stories of your accomplishments, but don't mistake that for me seeing you as a hero.
I mean, I don't really care about her opinion to begin with.
The city has their own purpose, especially someone with a complicated background like you. But I hope your goals won't interfere with Opal's mission or violate the Defense Force's principles. Otherwise...
If what you call your principles are genuinely just, and your aim is to protect others, then I'd say we're on the same side.
I hope so.
Whether I'm a villain or a hero, let's keep our focus on the mission. After all, we're still deep inside the hollow, surrounded by exaltists.
Regardless of your position, if you get things done, that's not bad in my book.
Next, I'll briefly outline the mission objectives and explain the role that Phaethon will play in this operation. As an expert hollow guide, or a proxy, Phaethon will use the current map intel and hollow data to chart the most efficient route for us, Opal Squad. At the same time, we'll provide cover for Phaethon as the proxy collects hollow data and monitors the changes and activity of the miasma.
We've got plenty of trained scouts in the military. Can a proxy with no combat experience really handle such an operation?
Captain Magus, according to the intel report and squad member accounts, the proxy has combat experience working alongside Trigger and Soldier 11.
I'll probably have to do their stories.
More precise and more perceptive than any scout. That's how Soldier 11 described the proxy.
I don't think we've ever seen anyone who's earned the approval of both Trigger and Soldier 11 outside of our own squad members.
If no other squad members or Isolde have any objections, that wraps up the mission briefing. Don't fall behind, Proxy.
Anyway, now that we're done talking. Damn it. Of course we got Exaltist here.
There are more enemies than we expected.
Aegis Squad, report your status!
The enemy reinforcements just keep coming!
Squad is pinned down. Aegis Squad, do you copy?
Enemy reinforcements spotted to the northwest!
Aegis Squad.
I genuinely think that
Speed and the others should be okay.
a person like Magus with PTSD that she has definitely should not be the captain. Because people like that tend to make reckless decisions.
Miasma around us is getting thicker.
It came back. That's probably because of the miasma.
We're circling right above the enemy, Captain.
Searching for the mission target.
Ah, now I gotta work with Toe Girl.
Reach the LZ. Blitz Squad, do you copy? Comms seem to be jammed. Is Seed Senior's comm system still working?
No, the speaker's all buzzy with static.
Let's clear the nearby enemies first. Then regroup with the captain ASAP. I wonder if the proxy, the envoy and the captain have met up safely.
The area's all clear now. All those annoying pests.
Come in, Blitz Squad. Do you copy?
Seems that annoying signal interference is still floating around in the air.
The enemy control room is just ahead. It's packed with communications gear. Ready for action.
I think, wasn't Trigger the one with Orphe and Magus? At least in, at least that's what I think I remember.
Aegis Squad, come in.
Aegis reporting in. We need you loud and clear, Captain.
We just shut down the enemy's jamming equipment. That was easy.
I wanted Trigger more than I wanted Orphe and Magus, so that's why I specifically got her.
Inside the control room. Roger. New objective. Shut down the ether transmission system.
I mean, I guess technically there are two, well, I guess a 2-in-1, because Orphe is Magus, as Magus is Orphe, kind of. Oh my gosh, why won't this thing just die? Good lord. It's a switch link to the ether transmission device. A successful decryption signal flashes from Senior's data port, and the once turbulent ether and the transmission system grows steel.
Remote support. In position.
The ether transmission system has been shut down.
Great! That cuts off the supply of miasma.
We eliminate the remaining enemies and head to the meeting point. Blitz Squad has finished clearing out the remaining enemies.
I was like, am I not supposed to go this way?
These things look like coffins. They're kind of creepy.
Oh, the,
Coffin? It's a thing where people are laid to rest.
Laid to rest? Oh, you mean like Seed Senior?
This is an ether research device built by Porcelumix. Alice calls it an Obscura. Obscura? That was in the report we handed over to Commander Isolde. Are these just regular ether research equipment? I doubt it's that simple. Anything tied to the Exaltus is bound to be suspicious. I felt something ominous too. Are you saying the Defense Force has some information on it? You'll get the intel when you need to know. For now, let's keep moving. What a difficult person to work with. Don't be discouraged, Miss Special Envoy. I've been around the captain for a while and still think, keep moving. Yeah, I mean, it's cute that she like threatened us and stuff. I would love to see how the people that we've helped would feel about that. Because like Proxy has so many people that would like ride or die for them. It's not even funny.
The unknown device.
Oh, I've never been here before.
Network communication structure detected.
These devices are interconnected, probably forming part of a larger equipment array.
Am I not?
Tracking part of the data, we can
Oh.
locate the other devices.
Looks like Proxy
Oh, I made it.
a skilled hacker.
You're amazing, Proxy.
Can I lunge with this?
You're not secretly
No.
hacking into my brain while I'm asleep, are you?
Hey, come on. I'm a professional. I have standards.
Girl, I don't even know you. I didn't know you until today. What do you mean?
50% complete.
I'm guessing it doesn't matter if I don't touch that stuff. It's cute she thinks a proxy can hack into someone's brain. Well, I guess she is a machine, so it makes sense.
Those are ether reactors made by Porcelumix.
These right
Not gonna
here?
lie,
Oh, no,
they
no.
look pretty ominous.
Porcelumix? That's the company working with the Exaltists, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone in the company is bad. Hopefully.
They probably are, though.
They're not all bad. Plenty still played a part in this.
That might be true. But most ordinary employees were probably acting under pressure or coercion, right?
And what about you? Were you forced or pressured into becoming a proxy?
These obstacles are blocking Aegis' squad's path. You could just walk around, no offense, to our rendezvous points. Let's clear them while we wait for them. Yes, Captain Magus. I'm just saying, you can just walk around them.
Route Blitz Squad can take.
The mission went without a hitch. Great work, everyone.
And thanks to the envoy for all her hard work too.
So fast.
Amazing in battle. I was just doing my duty.
Where's Trigger?
Seed, you've met them before.
Oh, it's you, Proxy.
You're Seed, right? It's been a while. We met briefly during the Porcelumix investigation.
It's literally been like a day or two.
I remember. Oh, Seed Senior says he remembers too. Shh, he's asleep right now, so he can't talk to you himself. But according to Seed Senior, you're someone who can be trusted. Someone worth trusting.
I actually haven't done her story, but isn't like Seed Senior dead? Like, super dead? Like, never coming back dead?
Seed Senior told me.
Seed Senior? Is that the name of your mech?
He's not a mech. Seed Senior is an intelligent construct, totally different from exoskeleton-based vehicles like mechs. You carry the same scent as me, Proxy. You must be quite knowledgeable in this field. Did you attend classes properly back in school, Proxy?
Excuse me?
Strictly speaking, I never really went to a typical school.
Sounds like a lie.
You two have quite a unique way of talking.
The Defense Force, or rather, Obel Squad's comms channel, always seems to be tuned to a pretty unusual frequency.
Birds of a feather flock together, as they say.
The Proxy wasn't complimenting us, Soldier 11. You dummy.
Being able to tune into both Seeds and Soldier 11's wavelength at the same time, I have to say, you really are something special.
Wavelength? Are Seed and
You
Soldier
know what?
11 intelligent constructs too?
I kind of want to make an OC for Zenless Zone Zero. I think that is exactly what I will do.
As the commanding officer, I have to assess you with the utmost caution. All right, everyone, that's enough chit-chat. Let's not forget, we're still in the middle of a battlefield here. Although we've tracked down the Exaltists' communication outpost, it seems all that's left are supplies they didn't have time to evacuate with. We came up empty on both the location of the Exaltists' main base and the research data you were looking for, Proxy.
The most efficient way to move such a large amount of supplies in a short time would be through spatial fissures. The Exaltists have been operating in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. They must have access to fissure coordinates that the Defense Force doesn't know about. But no one knows the labyrinths of hollows better than Phaethon.
Phaethon's skills are like magic. Sounds way more impressive than a carrot.
Sounds pretty mysterious. Anyway, you're confident you can catch up with them, right?
I got this.
That's not what I chose, but like, pop off, I guess. Oh.
Inside those devices,
That's
all sacrifices?
what that was for.
Confirm the number of enemies.
Locking onto hostile targets. There's 8 in total. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're all clear.
See? Exactly what I said was gonna happen was probably about to happen.
All enemies eliminated.
Amid the thunderous stomps of heavy machinery and shrill, hysterical screams, C brings in the Exaltic's captives.
The rambling old man is a little Seed's trophy.
The final sacrifice is about to begin. How can swirling dust compete with a blazing fire?
Do all the Exaltists talk like this?
Yeah, they do.
It's really hard to understand.
Seed, make him shut up.
Tape his mouth?
Foolish unbelievers!
Hey, Seed Senior, you've got to be careful with how you treat prisoners.
They've done more than enough harm. Being gentle isn't exactly a priority.
What sets these Exaltists apart from typical villains is their fanatical devotion to the Creator. That often drives them to act unpredictably. Even if they act in the shadows without rhyme or reason, the miasma remains essential to them. If we follow that trail, it could very well be the weakness that brings them down.
These so-called fanatics are nothing more than villains who treat ether as a deadly poison corrupting new Eridu, aiding and abetting its destruction.
Isn't that technically what I just said?
See if they stay so devoted when confronted with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers.
Yeah, so about how I said that someone like her with PTSD like that probably shouldn't be in a position of power. I think I was right, because that's unhinged. That's unhinged even for me. Like, yeah, sometimes I talk big game, but I would never do that. Yeah, they're evil, but like, you can still get some uses out of them. Probably.
Calm down, Captain Magus. As vile as the Exaltists are, not every member is guilty. Many innocent civilians were deceived into joining. In other words, not every Exaltus member deserves to be met with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade high energy lasers.
We've hardly caught anyone yet, and you're already defending them? I know how to throw around grand quotes too. Like no snowflake in an avalanche ever feels responsible.
Well, I mean, technically, we got her there because not only did we meet someone that was a part of the Exaltus, she didn't know what they were doing. I.e., I'm talking about Vivian. So, like, I need Magus to, like, chill the freak out. Like, literally. I get it, but it could never be that deep.
You're awfully sympathetic towards these scumbags. Perhaps because you're one of them?
Enough! Captain Magus, I'm pretty sure your remarks have already exceeded the boundaries set by Commander Isolde's temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon, specifically the section designated for Magus.
Huh? How come no one told me about it?
Don't speak harshly to your squad mates, and don't say anything that kills morale. That's what you taught us, Captain Magus.
I don't consider them a comrade. At least not yet.
At least the feeling is mutual.
Whether
Because I don't like
allies who
her,
can rely
like,
on
at
each
all.
other, or simply partners with our own suspicions. Let's stick to our duties, Captain Magus.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
There's a critical piece of intel that needs our immediate attention. What just emerged from the Obscura is a bioweapon created by the Exaltists, known as a sacrifice. These Obscura, and the factories that produce them, are scattered throughout Lemnian Hollow.
That is true.
No, not just Lemnian Hollow. According to the data from Porcelumex and the intel Commander Isolde has gathered, there are a large number of Obscura placed throughout Yfei Peninsula. Over 300 of them.
Oh my gosh, what are they planning?
100? Not even the entire Obsidian division could deal with that many monsters.
The entire Obsidian division would just end up as monster food.
We have to get this information to Command immediately. The Exaltists' actions may be far more dangerous than we had anticipated.
No, that's not right. Although I did come across Obscura shards tainted with sacrifice energy, there's still no solid evidence to confirm that the sacrifices and Obscura are directly connected. The Obscura devices I saw in Phylum Heights didn't all carry traces of sacrifice energy either. More importantly, creating a creature as powerful as the sacrifices would require an unimaginable amount of ether. There's no way the Exaltists have access to such an immense supply of ether and miasma.
Or they would have destroyed New Eridu long ago.
That's just true.
Yeah. Good thing the bad guys we're dealing with this time aren't that powerful. Yet.
Hey, did you two completely forget that courage is a soldier's greatest virtue?
Captain, didn't you say that kind of talk is just something generals say to sound impressive?
The proxy has a point, but there's definitely something suspicious about the Obscura and Yfei Peninsula. We need to organize thorough inspections and patrols as soon as possible. Obsidian Division has already mobilized outside Lemnian Hollow. Those Exaltist rats will soon meet their end.
A fanatic's last stand is often the most ferocious. Everyone,
Gosh, that sure is true.
After spending over a decade in the military, I understand that all too well.
What Captain Magus meant to say was, thanks for the heads up, Proxy.
That's not what I meant!
The military's operation has started. You're to provide cover for the Overseer's ritual. Every action leads us closer to meeting our Lord. Everything for the Creator, Lady Sarah. When are we going to get rid of Sarah? Like, genuine question. She has been a pain in the ass since 1.0. I mean, I get it. She's a big bad, and we technically have never seen her ever in our lives. I guess except for, whatever his name is. The small, chubby man. The mayor, I think, is what he was before or something like that. Whatever. I mean, he met her, but I don't think he gave us a description of what she looked like. He just said Sarah. So, but the Defense Force has overwhelming numbers, and we've taken heavy losses lately. With what little strength we have left, we don't need to achieve victory. Our mission is to buy time. Sacrifices are inevitable. Fortunately, the Defense Force isn't exactly driven by the noble duty they claim to uphold. As long as Overseers completes the ritual, then we've already won. May the Creator refine you. May the Creator refine me. The Obsidian Division has temporarily taken over Seagaze Road as our base of operations. This will be our staging area for the upcoming mission, but there seems to be way more people at the base today. Probably some sort of operation being coordinated. Anyway, let's get back to Isolde first.
All in all, the scouting mission was a success. Obol's squad took no casualties. Against our firepower, those Exaltus lunatics didn't stand a chance. It's honestly baffling how HSO and public security got completely outplayed by the Exaltists. Their actions are chaotic and lack any strategy. Though credit goes to Commander Isolde's flawless planning.
The proxy was amazing too.
I didn't really do anything.
Soldier 11 said, and just like all those rumors on internet.
Huh? Orphe, since when have you been visiting sketchy sites like Internet behind my back?
Help!
Calm down, Captain Magus. What you've dealt with so far are just the Exaltus scattered remnants.
I know. We already have the hollow coordinates for the Exaltus base. I'm not worried about a head-on clash. What worries me are those Obscura and the sacrifice creatures.
Leave the search for the Obscura to me and the city forces. You focus on the mission inside the Hollow. You can't just grasp at weeds. You have to dig out the roots. All this might just be a diversion by the Exaltists. By the way, Proxy, I heard your performance in the Hollow was top-notch as always. How's working with Obol? Has Captain Magus been giving you any trouble?
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to think about that. I remember Captain Magus saying that Phaethon is a villain who should be dealt with using 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade high energy lasers.
Don't go taking things out of context to make me look like the bad guy. I'm a straight shooter.
I mean, technically you are the bad guy.
Right. Looks like the temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon doesn't really hold much sway over Captain Magus.
It's all because I wasn't decisive enough. Please don't punish Captain Magus.
She's not the most soft-spoken, but Captain Magus and the squad have been doing their best to support me. And her military-grade high-energy laser is definitely reassuring.
Not really. She hasn't been that supportive of you at all.
Right. Without the proxy support, our operation wouldn't have gone this smoothly.
But I mean, pop off by all necessity.
I guess this is the part where old grudges melt away.
Oh no, I hold grudges forever.
But if you're that talented, why settle for the dishonorable role of a proxy? Why not join the military, earn a proper rank, and truly protect New Eridu?
What's so dishonorable about it? The work we do in the shadows brings us closer to the light than many of those who stand in it.
You're being a little harsh today, Captain.
Proxy. How many unqualified civilians have you led straight into danger within the Hollows? And how many shady Hollow Raiders have you guided to dirty money?
You're right, Captain Magus. The underworld does have its dark side, but a lot of people are forced into it. They have to avoid the light and just try to survive in the shadows. And this grand, respectable world you speak of, is it really filled with nothing but righteous heroes? Is your defense force really so perfect? Every single person?
You...
All right, kids, enough bickering. The only villain here is the grumpy old Isolde. You're all brave, shining heroes, okay?
Looks like the captain got shut down by Commander Isolde again.
Even the proxy's been lumped in with the kids. Looks like we're all in the same class now.
This concludes the briefing. Proxy, Major General Lorenz has expressed interest in meeting you. Would you mind coming with me later?
The Major General wants to see me? That can't be good.
Relax. I'll be with you.
My mic cut out, so I have no idea if, like, anything. What I said was, and if I never had to see her again, I'd be okay with that. Like, I genuinely get that she may have her reasons, and that's okay, but there is no reason to come at me sideways just because you feel some certain type of way about proxies. Not everybody deals with hollow raiders. Not everybody deals with shading dealings. Like, actually watch what we do and then make your judgment about us instead of just having assumptions. Accent, sir, the Major General's guest has arrived. Please follow me, you two. The Major General's tent is just beyond this tunnel. You follow the adjutant's lead and head with Isolde into the Major General's tent on the other side of the tunnel.
Sir, your guests have arrived.
And why he say it like that?
Colonel Isolde.
Oh, he evil.
I heard that,
Yep, he's super evil.
Squad has already obtained the coordinates of
Oh,
the
he's super evil.
That's correct, sir. The recon operation was a success. However, we also discovered something unexpected. There are numerous ether reactors installed around Waifei Peninsula, known as Obscura.
He probably already knows that.
Threat.
You can handle the specifics with your squad. You know I've always counted on you. Just make sure I get results.
Yes, sir.
Among all the mediocrity in the Obsidian Division, Isolde, you're the one who truly stands out. I'm really glad I found you back then. Someone like you shouldn't be stuck on the front lines. I'm pragmatic, but I always make sure my subordinates are treated fairly. This is a big opportunity, but I went to great lengths to get troops into Waifei Peninsula. So this mission is one we cannot afford to fail.
Yes, sir.
Ah, I seem to have forgotten about our guest. Isolde, the person beside you.
He didn't forget about us.
This is the officially appointed Hollow Technical Advisor and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operation, Bell.
Welcome to Waifei Peninsula, Ambassador Bell.
I've been in Waifei Peninsula for a while now. Honestly, it's more appropriate for me and Swabian Temple to be the ones welcoming the Defense Force.
Swabian Temple? Ah, Yunquei Summit. Pardon my memory, I nearly forgot our guest works directly under Mayor Mayflower.
He didn't forget.
Mind filling me in, Colonel Isolde? Why is one of the Mayor's personal agents, an infamous proxy, getting involved in Defense Force business?
Bell was appointed by the city as a technical advisor and envoy for Mayor Mayflower, sir. She's here to assist and oversee the Defense Force's operation.
Assist, huh? If the High Preceptor of Yunquei Summit had shown up in person, perhaps I'd consider that worthy.
I also don't like him now.
As for the supervision, since when does Mayflower get a say in when Obsidian Division pulls the trigger?
Although I genuinely do believe
Bell
that he
only
is
here to
evil.
assist Obel Squad. This has nothing to do with the main force's operations or command. All part of the agreement to keep the City Council from meddling with our military affairs in Waifei Peninsula. Which, I imagine, suits you just fine?
Of course. Your arrangements are always right on point, Colonel. This whole operation is running smoothly, thanks to you. Well then, since you're the Hollow experts and personally by the Mayor, It's only right that I give you a proper welcome.
I don't want your welcome.
Unfortunately, military secrecy is of utmost importance. So I'm afraid I can't escort Belle to the more refined venues in the city for a proper celebration, at least for now. Colonel Isolde, until this operation is over, all of
Why do they say Colonel?
communications and movements
Because like it doesn't even look like Colonel. It looks like Colonel.
That's a very unique way to treat a guest.
We're not even a guest.
Major General, the mayor and Yunkui Summit might not be too happy about that.
That's an order, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
The people from Porcelumix are still waiting for me in Phylum Heights. Something about a banquet to welcome the Defense Force to Waifei Peninsula. Typical corporate parasites. Always know how to adapt and survive. I'm afraid I won't be able to personally entertain our guest, Isolde.
Let's go, Madam Ambassador.
I'm really sorry, Belle. You came here to help, and this is how you're treated. Yeah, first I'm treated like trash by Magus, and then I'm treated like dust by the commander. Oh, this is just a beautiful day to be a part of the Obel Squad. Gosh, I hope I never have to interact with them again. Maybe except for like Trigger and Soldier 11. I would say Orphe, but Orphe by default is with Magus, and if I have to listen to her harp on about how being a proxy is not good and that we're evil, I'm going to have very, very happy thoughts that will turn very badly for her. I.e., I will snip her off, and I will not be sorry about it. Life in the military comes with its fair share of rules and restrictions. Major General Lorenz was a decorated officer during the fall of the old capital 11 years ago, and was promoted to a general after its fall. After the years, he'd been known for his rather overbearing conduct. It'd be dishonest to say I like his style, but working under him has definitely given me a lot of opportunities and access, allowing me to investigate the truth behind the fall of the old capital. The truth behind it? To be exact, the cause behind my squad's failure back then, Magus has always been concerned about it. I'm getting off track, but the point is, you can count on us. Whether it's Obel Squad or any other Obsidian Division soldier, we'll give everything to protect you. Or maybe not Magus. After briefing you on the military operation, Isolde takes her leave. Talk about rude. Are all the Defense Force generals this unpleasant? Restrictions on going out and contacting with the outside world? I might as well be a prisoner. But if we're just heading down to Suivian Temple for a quick break, they wouldn't stop me, right? God, I hope so. I mean, I hope not. That's what I meant. Because listen, if they keep me from seeing my brother, we're gonna have, issues. Sorry, orders from above. You're not allowed to leave. Honestly, at this point, I don't like any of y'all. I don't know who you are, but there's no argument to be had. Orders are orders. The argument draws the attention of several nearby soldiers. Huh? You okay there, Belle? Comrade Belle is a special envoy sent by the mayor. Show some respect. The mighty Miss Belle got taken down a notch. I'm just following orders. Following orders is a soldier's duty. Understand where the soldier is coming from. I hope you understand Crimson Gloom.
Captain, Proxy made it through the interrogation unscathed.
Not really.
A significant change in pulse, and your face isn't too pale. Looks like you passed the test. You look so frail, Proxy. Who would have thought you had the makings of a soldier tough enough to endure enemy torture?
With you already calling me the villain, I figured I'd better get good at dodging torture.
The Major General may be tough to deal with, but interrogating the mayor's envoy? That kind of thing doesn't happen in the Obsidian Division.
Are we sure about that? Isolde explains the Major General orders to everyone.
Temporarily restricting the Proxy's movements and communications
What does that mean?
Exactly what it means. I'm a prisoner.
We've got your precious faith and locked away. No way out, and no texting or calling family.
That's just so...
That's terrible.
What a shame. I never thought the legendary proxy Phaethon would end up getting caught one day.
On the plus side, at least the legendary proxy Phaethon was caught by Obel Squad. The Major General's idea of hospitality might be questionable, but for a soldier, orders are orders.
So, as much as we regret it, the legendary proxy Phaethon will have to stay put in Phylum Heights for a while.
You sure you're sorry, Captain? I'm pretty sure you were holding back a laugh just now.
Don't worry. Obel Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first line of defense against the Hollows. We'll wipe out the Exaltists faster than you'd think.
I hope so.
And then the proxy will be free.
As ordered, a technician will now attach a tracker to the proxy and temporarily block all communication functions of their electronics.
There's no point in fighting back, so you allow a soldier to fasten the tracker, more like an electronic shackle to your ankle. Thanks to the Defense Force's signal jamming, the only wireless frequencies still functioning in the White Peninsula are military ones. For now, at least, say farewell to the friends anxiously awaiting your replies on Knock Knock.
My apologies, Proxy.
For the Obsidian Division, orders carry more weight than mountains. I don't like restricting someone's freedom like this. And I'm not exactly your biggest fan. But I hope you won't hold it against Isolde or the squad.
I mean, it's not like they made the decision. I mean, if anything, I hold it against the commander, which I 100% believe is evil. Look, it may not be perceptive when it comes to thing in manhwa, but when you look at their face, you can just tell that they're evil. And he definitely looks evil. He looks evil enough to... He looks like he would purposely do this just so, like, if anything were to go awry, we could not contact our Shifu or anybody that could potentially help us. Because, like, for all we know, the people in the Obel Squad could be evil too. I mean, obviously they're not, but, like, in this situation, treating us as a prisoner is not a good look.
I may not be a soldier, but I can understand the weight orders carry for all of you. If temporarily restricting my freedom helps the operation go smoothly and keeps the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula safe, I'll gladly go along with it.
It doesn't, though.
I never thought you'd show such resolve, Proxy. Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on you while you're with us.
I don't want that.
Captain Magus keeping an eye on you? Just a heads up, she's not exactly the caring type.
I would have never guessed.
Once again, Proxy,
Do you hear the sarcasm in my voice? With comms and our movement restricted, things are definitely tricky. Luckily, I can still reach out to Wise and Fairy through the HD without the Defense Force noticing. Oh my gosh, Big Brother saved me! Right, as I'm thinking about this. Proxy, don't look so down. It's time for Obel's regular equipment maintenance. Come join us. Is that okay? Do you agree, Captain Magus? Making sure our tech folks have reliable gear is crucial, so if you want to drop by, Proxy, go right ahead. Not that I could fix anything even if I did. Really, I mean, I couldn't detect any gear on the Proxy, but I can't shake this strange feeling. Like the Proxy has some sort of device that feels oddly familiar. Don't worry, Proxy. Seed can be a bit hard to follow at times, but when it comes to tech, you can always count on her. It's just a routine maintenance check. Come on, Proxy, don't be so wishy-washy. Why do I feel like they're gonna find it and I'm not gonna be able to contact anybody? Obel Squad is all here. Alright. Time to start today's routine maintenance. Inspector on duty is squad member Seed. First up for inspection, Mercury. Mercury here. Oh, that's Mercury. Let me take a look and see if there's this little Colby's got anything wrong with it. I always get nervous when C does my checkup. The antenna on the comm module seems a bit worn out. Gotta remember to get those parts replaced. If Colby can't hear me on the radio during operation, I'm gonna kick your butt. Aye aye. Next up is Trigger Sniper Rifle. I'm counting on you again, Seed. I only need one look to tell your weapon's in flawless shape. Just like always, Trigger. A sniper's weapon is their soul in the battlefield after all. Boring. Now it's Orphe and Captain Magus' turn. Let's get this straight. You're not laying a finger on me. Calm down, Captain. Quit swinging around my tail. Your exoskeleton is in good shape overall, Orphe, but your tail shows more wear and tear, no doubt due to the Captain's reckless fighting style. The Captain gives it her all in combat. I'll try to stay in sync with Orphe's movements. As for Captain Magus, you're using that nitro fuel oil again, aren't you? So you can't stand that smell pouring out of your gun barrel. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you seriously attacking your Captain's dental hygiene? And finally, it's your turn, Proxy. Where should I start? I don't have anything. Steve stares straight into Proxy's eyes. Impossible as it seems, it almost feels like she can see right through to the HDD. But that can't be possible, right? They can't take my eyes! Your eyes are crystal clear, Proxy. All systems good. Inspection complete. You were just looking for an excuse to stare into Proxy's eyes. Now that everyone's finished their equipment checks, you're dismissed. Get some rest and make sure your gears service at the armory. Hey, Proxy, don't forget to look after your eyes, too. She definitely knows. You confirm that the military really is restricting your freedom of movement with Opal Squad. You then return to the tent to rest. The tent offers some cover from the soldier's gaze, and re-establishing the connection with HDD brings a small sense of relief.
As Master's supreme assistant and a thoughtful, all-purpose AI, I would never sit back helplessly while Master's freedom is being restricted, unlike the second assistant.
Oh my gosh, Fairy.
You really can't stop chasing that first assistant title, can you? When will you finally understand that as her sibling, I'm irreplaceable?
That is true. That's my big bro.
Alright, you two, enough arguing. I'm just the pitiful, useless captured proxy here, while you two are elite hackers, okay?
Negative. Although Master was unfortunately captured, Master remains an elite hacking expert.
Save your useless sympathy, first assistant. Luckily, not even the hollows can interfere with the HDD's unique signal, so the Defense Force's jamming is barely an inconvenience.
That's my big bro.
I was the one who actually encoded the anti-jamming signal.
That's my Fairy.
Which means Bell can still reach me through the HDD, and EOS's deep dive can continue as planned.
I saw some new data with my ion plants in the hollow. I need you to run some calculations. Whether or not the military's info checks out, nothing is more trustworthy than your calculations, Fairy.
Affirmative. Additionally, I've made a full copy of the military intel files that EOS and Master saw.
If the Defense Force comes knocking because you did something without permission, make sure they know Second Assistant and your Master had nothing to do with it. Anyway, leave the rest to me and Fairy Bell, just like always.
Then leave clearing out the hollow to me and Opal Squad, just like always.
The Defense Force's mission is bound to be dangerous. Be careful, Bell.
The bed beneath you feels so foreign. You hardly rest well that night. But as with all things, it eventually passes. A commotion arises from outposts beyond the tent. That's Orphe and Seed's voice. Let's go check out what's happening. Oh gosh, what happened to Mercury? Is this the little one you brought back from Hollow? Yes, Captain. The Bang Boost squad seems to have been attacked. I received the Bang Boost distress signal and rushed over. What about the soldiers in that squad? They were all lying there covered in blood. I mean, the not breathing kind of lying there. Let's pay our respects. This Bang Boo probably recorded what happened when they ran into the enemy, but it's badly damaged. Do we have any technicians at the base? I can do it. Proxy, you know how to fix a Bang Boo? Please help this little guy. I'll leave it to you, Proxy. Oh, please. Oh, God, it is one of these ones. Oh, darn. The video footage is restored, and the images from inside the hollow stream out through the Bang Boost data port.
All units be advised. At 3 o'clock, 300 meters. The cluster of miasma. Ethereal presence confirmed.
Ew.
Why are they wearing Defense Force uniforms?
They're coming closer. And they're armed.
Gunshots ring out from a distance.
We're under attack. Fight back. Enemy spotted at 3 o'clock. More at 5 o'clock.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Gunfire echoes all around.
No. They emerged from the miasma. They're definitely not alive.
Are we seeing the dead in broad
I don't think I've ever heard them cuss.
Reporting in. We've got casualties. We've got another wave of hostiles closing in on the right.
Hmm.
We need backup.
The deafening gunfire grows louder, gradually drowning out all the voices. The gunfire and voices gradually fade away, and everything returns to silence. White noise grows louder, skipping ahead.
Just as the Overseer said, even a miracle like a resurrection is nothing for the Creator.
Don't let joy blind you, my dear brother. Until we stand before the Creator, every miracle is just a small step toward the gate of the final domain.
Domain expansion?
My joy hasn't clouded my judgment, and my knowledge as a researcher remains sharp. The large-scale miasma activation experiment has already begun ahead of schedule. They'll never catch up to us on our path to the Creator.
The footage ends abruptly there. The bang boom recording the data seemingly couldn't hold on any longer. These soldiers crawling out of the miasma, they look like the dead brought back to life. The dead, but they're dressed in military gear from the old capital. Stuff from 11 years back. If they truly are dead returned, how could they be ghosts of those soldiers if they're shooting at their own squad mates? They're more like some kind of miasma creature. Still, the fact that these creatures take on the form of former Defense Force soldiers mean their creator. The enemy's knowledge of the Defense Force might be beyond our imagination. Besides, yesterday's recon mission went perfectly. We didn't let any cultists escape, so there's no way the Exalted should be aware of our progress. We need to report this to Isolde. Let's go, Proxy. Captain. Oh, Captain. Together with Opal Squad, you brief Isolde on what you saw in the footage.
The Exaltists have already figured out that we're launching a full-scale operation? So far, only Opal Squad's scouting mission involved direct combat. What that recon team ran into was likely just an unfortunate accident. But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked. That means either the Exaltists are more perceptive than we thought, or some unit acted outside my command and
or we have a snake in the group.
Lorenz handed over command of this operation to you.
Oh, I wonder who it is.
So if we rule out interference from higher up, the only one who could have mobilized troops without the Colonel's approval is...
Only the Major General himself.
Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher than I do when it comes to dealing with a demanding superior.
Orphe, you don't actually think I'm that difficult to deal with, do you?
At this point, arguing with my superior won't do any good.
So if we want the raid to stay on track,
Excuse me.
we'll have to strike even faster.
While I usually think you're a little too reckless, Magus, this time, I agree with you. Swift as the wind, fierce as fire, and unknowable as shadow. That's the essence of Blitz tactics. At least according to a Yunque Summit scroll. Since the
Isn't that
enemy
just from
already knows we're
Mulan?
coming, let's seize this rare opportunity and strike before they're ready.
Opal Squad, gear up and get ready!
Yes, Captain Magus.
I'm about to start deploying troops to launch the offensive. Proxy, both the battlefield and the hollows can shift in an instant. Make sure you're fully prepared. We aren't as ready as we could have been. The Obsidian Division will handle the battlefield, but when it comes to the hollow, you're the only one we can count on.
Leave it to me. On my reputation as a legendary proxy and my honor as the mayor's envoy, I won't let you down. I'm counting on all of you, too. Please, don't betray the trust the people have placed in the Defense Force.
Mm-hmm.
Save it. We're well aware.
What the captain means is, Obel never fails a mission.
This operation has two main objectives. First, to gather intel on the miasma soldiers. Second, to eliminate key Exaltus bases. Get ready and move out. In a surprise attack, every second counts. Okay, while it gives me this option, I have to go to the bathroom, so I will be right back. All that water I drank. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do this last story mission and then I'll end the stream. I have to sit on the edge because I can't see with it in the way. Oh, they've already gotten to work.
The unexpected deployment of forces beyond Isolde's plan has put the Exaltists on high alert, like a startled bird ready to flee. We can't can't risk the Exaltist core members escaping right under our noses. We have to strike quickly and hit their key bases.
Based on the intelligence we have, the target's stronghold in this operation is very likely the Exaltist's main base.
I'm not usually one to spoil the mood, but from what I've seen of the Exaltists, they're not that easy to pin down. Which raises the question, can we really trust the intel from the Defense Force?
You really know your way around intelligence and information warfare, Proxy. But it's Isolde's strategy and intel that have been key to the Defense Force's success so far. I understand your concerns, but I've no reason to doubt the reliability of Isolde's intel.
Captain Magus, you sure have a lot of trust in Commander Isolde, don't you?
That's because Captain Magus and Commander Isolde were comrades in arms. They fought side by side years ago.
Technically, fighting side by side isn't exactly accurate. But yes, Isolde and I go way back. She's a comrade, a senior, and my commanding officer. In fact, Obel Squad itself wouldn't exist without Isolde's support and guidance. If I can't trust Isolde, then there might not be anyone left in Obsidian Division I can trust.
I understand. So please believe me, when I'm acting as your proxy, my one and only goal is to lead you all to where you're meant to be.
I was like, do we have to check that out?
The Defense Force people are here. Yeah. Who goes there?
The Defense Force.
Petty thugs blocking the way to the Creator.
I mean, if anything, I'll let you meet the Creator faster.
Not forgive them. Our sacrifice will pave the way for our master's return.
Oh, I gotta get rid of you.
Steve, don't go darting too far ahead, okay?
Let's provide cover fire! It's your turn to blast!
Target locked.
Yeah, that's why I knew it.
What's a girl gotta do to complete it?
Encrypted data documents detected on this device. Assessing. Answering the Overseer's call, wrongfully killed soldiers rise from the underworld, cloaked in flames of vengeance. As for why the Defense Force soldiers would fight for us, the Overseer was rather vague. Perhaps they too were blessed with witnessing the Creator's true form in the underworld. The files stored on this device are incomplete. The remaining intelligence needs to be obtained elsewhere. Wrongfully killed soldiers? But those ones emerging from the miasma were wearing 11-year-old uniforms and they died protecting New Eridu. The Exalted scum. How dare they desecrate the honor of fallen soldiers? Unforgivable. The approaching footsteps have everyone on guard, but then what they see is the sight of allied uniforms.
Which unit are you in? According to Commander Isolde's orders, aside from Obel Squad, there shouldn't be any other squads assigned to raid this base.
Isolde may be the acting commander for this op, but our squad reports to Major General Lorenz.
I figured.
So, these idiots are the ones who alerted the Exaltists to our plan. And it was all under orders from the Major General?
Mind your tone.
No?
The Major General
Sorry.
sent us because he was worried you wouldn't be able to handle this alone. We're here to support the operation.
More like hinder.
Support the operation? We were just out there fighting alone as a single squad.
That's right, and we really do appreciate it. Without you taking the brunt of the Exaltists' attention, we couldn't have made it to their headquarters from the flank so smoothly. We have to apologize. We accidentally beat you to it and ended up taking the credit for wiping out the Exaltists' main base.
Press X to doubt.
That it? That's meaningless. Is this really the attitude of new recruits in Obsidian Division these days?
Acting all high and mighty. You're just a gun.
Ew.
Do you really think yourself so important? I may be a rookie, but at least I'm not a washed-up old dog like you.
You got her there. But she's not washed up. We're an old dog.
Everything to protect the city. You don't deserve to.
It's okay, Orphe. As long as they really did take out the Exaltists, then they've helped safeguard New Eridu, which makes them our comrades.
Even among comrades, there are plenty of annoying ones. If you ask me, we should just take this guy away and cover it up as an accident caused by an Exaltist attack.
Hey, are you threatening me?
I mean, it's not technically a threat.
Answer me. Has the Exaltist base been completely cleared?
Several preachers took advantage of the chaos to escape. We had other orders to carry out, so we didn't have time to pursue them while clearing the base.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Other orders? What could be more important than wiping out the Exaltists?
Not wiping out the Exaltists.
I can't even handle something this simple properly. Obel soldiers, let's move out. Once again, it's up to us to clean up after these fools. Obel, gear up and get ready.
Yes, Captain Magus.
On standby for a long time.
Something tells me they didn't clear them out.
Exaltists are fleeing in all directions.
Second-rate troops sure are surprisingly good at messing things up. Who would ever call this an ambush? We've already failed half of the mission's objective.
Hopefully we can still find some useful documents and materials.
Something tells me we probably won't. Encrypted documents detected on this device. We may be working with Porcelumex, but they aren't exactly saints. They sacrifice everything for profit. The soldiers didn't die protecting the city. The truth is, the file ends here without warning. There's a record of the hardware being moved, but the missing data cannot be retrieved. Damn it. Of all places, the data has to be missing at the most crucial part. Soldiers didn't die protecting the city. Just what if these Exaltists learned? It's nothing but a distraction. They plan it on purpose to mislead us. Still, it's clear the Exaltist remnants were spooked by the Major General's unit acting so recklessly. That's why they moved the key data early. Guess we have no choice but to press on. I feel like there's probably some truth to that, like, they didn't die protecting
Targets have appeared.
The city.
Just the kind of fight Obel Squad's been waiting for.
Count on me and Steve Senior.
Get behind me.
Are these like small scale sacrifices? Because they're nothing like the things that we fought. And you're taking some fat ones. Damn. Oh, now he's naked.
Everything is moving along smoothly, Mr. Lucro.
We'll be counting on you again this time.
I would ask, is everyone just bad in this party? But like, God. They really are.
Major General Lorenz, you're here in the Hollow. In person?
You're the squad Isolde spoke so highly of. Codename Obel, wasn't it? This is quite a surprise. You arrived even faster than I expected. It's just as Colonel Isolde said.
Don't tell me he actually is evil.
Capable squad.
Given that you're leading this entire operation, I expect you to be at the command post. And the person with you is...
You must be Mr. Lucro. We met briefly at the Porcelumex Safety Inspection Reception Banquet.
A reception banquet? For a safety inspection? That makes no sense.
This, gun certainly has a blunt matter of speech. Anyway, we are acquainted from the banquet, aren't we? Also involved with the Obsidian Division, I see. For someone so young, you must have made quite the impact with the military.
Not so, Mr. Lucro. This young lady is the mayor's envoy, specially sent by the kind-hearted Mr. Mayflower to oversee our work.
I'm just doing my duty. Please, the title of envoy is a bit too much. I feel like it's a little too high and mighty.
So you're a distinguished guest from city administration. My apologies. Please excuse the poor welcome.
It has been rather poor.
What brings you here, Major General, Mr. Lucro, and these troops who've been acting without Colonel Isolde's orders?
My troops and I have our reasons for being here.
And I guess that means that we don't need to know about it.
Magus, even if you don't fully grasp what overstepping means, you should at least know not to ask about classified military matters. Mind your tongue, Captain. After all, besides your sharp tongue, there's not much else you have left.
That's rude.
Major General, shouldn't we be going? Staying too long in areas with high ether activity isn't good for my health.
You're right, Mr. Lucro.
It's better for the troops, Lucro and the Wrens withdraw from the stronghold.
Aside from that clerk I met at the Special Military Affairs desk, these are honestly the two most annoying people I've ever had to listen to. Sorry, Captain Magus. It was wrong of me to speak disrespectfully about a commanding officer.
I'll let it slide this time, Orphe. If I weren't afraid of getting you all tried at a military tribunal, I'd have turned every curse word into high-energy laser blasts right at their faces.
This place is not only a key Exaltus stronghold, but also one of their major research facilities.
Are you putting two and two together?
Lux's executives previously worked with the Exaltists. Many of their facilities were originally Porcelumix's assets as well. And now under Lucro's lead, Porcelumix has formed ties with the Defense Force. It's clear why they're here.
You're making my head spin. Isn't it just those two plotting how to profit?
Oh, it goes much deeper than that, sister.
Commander Lorenz is such a bad person.
Orphe is still caught up in that naive teenage mindset of seeing the world in just good and bad.
Goodness, Orphe. You really are a fool. But I can't say you're wrong this time. They chose to meet in the Hollow, likely to stay under the radar. Either way, Obol's mission continues. Everyone, we keep pursuing the escaping Exaltists.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Great Overseer, the Defense Force took the bait just as planned, and they're feeling pretty proud of themselves. Perfect. They've wasted enough time on meaningless distractions, and that fool general thinks he's already claimed enough victories. They won't be throwing major forces at us anymore. Though the price was nothing more than a few necessary sacrifices. They died for their faith, Overseer. Besides, the troops have brought back from the underworld were a huge help. Soldiers fighting soldiers. It's cruel, really. Still, if it's for the right cause, then even you and I must be willing to give our lives. Absolutely. If that greater purpose is an audience with the Creator. I know you have other intentions, but you're still open to the path to the Creator, right? The Great Overseer? I've wandered in confusion along this path more than once, but the whispers I heard were true, without a doubt. Once I've achieved my goal, I'll open the path to the Creator for you. Which means your sacrifice and mine are justified. But Phaethon is with the Defense Force right now, and that one's a real handful. Not the type to let things go easily, and that elite squad of theirs has been a serious thorn in our side. I've noticed that youngster may be an unexpected variable, but I've already set the course for how their tale unfolds. Don't back them into a corner unless you have to. Your arrangements are reasonable. May the Creator refine us. I knew he was evil. I immediately caught it. Tears and laughter is echoing from the military camp, which has been so quiet the past few days. Why is the Defense Force base so lively? What's going on? Let's ask around and see what the soldiers know. Oh, a new face and not in uniform either. You must be that outside help for the, what was it? Apostle Squad? Thanks to the brilliant leadership of the Major General and his adjutant, we secured an easy victory. Sure, you didn't land the big win, but you still played a part. Stay silent. Hey, what's with that look? We're celebrating our victory. Don't be such a buzzkill, okay? Welcome back, Envoy. I've been waiting here just to make sure you return safely. Yeah, right. You're really laying it on thick, huh? Such modesty. Still, if you're acting on behalf of the mayor and defense force matters, I'm sure your words hold real authority with the city administration. They sure do not. We owe it to the Major General's forces that we were able to reclaim a significant cache of Pursuloon without an incident. Assets Ferox had handed over to the Exaltus, which are in fact Porcelumex's property. It's quite the haul. The Major General and I go way back. He may not be the most charming guy, but he's someone you can count on. Yeah, whatever. I know I'm just a shrewd, profitable-minded trader. And I also know there's some bad blood between you and the Major General. First of all, let's get something very, very clear. He started the bad blood. I had no issues with him until he, like, restricted all of my communication and my travel. But that doesn't stop me from seeing the potential for us to work together in the future. Someone like you always brings value to the table. So naturally, I'm pleased you made it back in one piece. About the Obscura. It's true that certain individuals within Porcelumix, including Mr. Ferox and his team, engaged in unlawful activities with the Exaltist. The shameful and pathetic Mr. Ferox is now in custody, and with the Major General's support, we've tracked down his subordinates who escaped into the Hollow. Porcelumix is clean of any further criminal associations. Yeah, right. Regarding the so-called Obscura devices, while they were created through Ferox's dealings with the Exaltus, I'm not clear on their scientific worth. Still, they're made of costly porcelain, so they belong to the company. We'll recover each of the Obscura once the Defense Force finishes assessing their risk. Their risk? Yes. Colonel Isolde stated in the report that the Obscura could pose an extreme risk, even going so far as to order an evacuation of Wi-Fi Peninsula for public safety. It's gotten too dangerous. Looks like it's time for me to leave Wi-Fi Peninsula. Take care of yourself. Is that it? These guys sure know how to take it easy. They're already planning the victory party right after winning. So what's the next Defense? Well, so what's the Defense Force's next move? Next move? There isn't one. The Major General believes the key members of the Exalted have been wiped out and their base cleared. As far as he's concerned, we've already run. That is such a lie. I never thought victory would come so easily. But the Exaltus won't be that easy. You've faced the Exaltus more times than anyone, Proxy. Your insight is valuable, but even so, the Obsidian Division can't keep pouring resources into chasing down a minor outlaw group. Minor outlaw group? Are they kidding? Dude, do they know how, well, obviously they don't, because they wouldn't be calling them minor, but literally, oh, of course it's Magus that's saying this. Do they not know that, like, significant humans have to be used for the sacrifices and that they are still probably in the miasma creating them? Of course you can't trust the military in this group. As for the Obscura, Colonel Isolde is taking our intel, and the risk posed by the sacrifices very seriously. He's already preparing to evacuate the citizens of Wi-Fi Peninsula. I was gonna stop after this, but I just want vindication at this point. Because we all know that the Exaltists aren't dead. They haven't been cleared out. They didn't even do a thorough check. So how do they know for real? We'll stay on guard here to protect the civilians until everyone's been evacuated and all Obscura in the city has been cleared. It's thanks to Isolde's leadership that we were able to locate so many Obscura across the city before our operations began too. Did the Colonel know about the risk of the Obscura all along? Since everyone's taking a break, why don't you relax a little too, Proxy? I'm headed back to camp with the captain. Want to join us for a bit? No. Despite your doubts, with cheers ringing out through the night all around you, find yourself taking a brief rest by the firelight with the two soldiers. As Opal Squad settles in at their quarters, the troops are already preparing to celebrate.
Everyone! The Exaltus, the threat that plagued Wi-Fi Peninsula, have been wiped out under our thunderous assault.
Vindication!
Once again, we've brought justice and victory to the people of New Eridu, like every triumph before. Give it up for yourselves, soldiers! Cheer for victory!
Cheers rise up from the gathered soldiers.
And let's hear it for our brilliant commander, Major General Loren!
Brilliant. Where? The cheers are up once more.
I hate to be that girl, but isn't it a bit early to celebrate?
Sure is.
That commander sure seems to be soaking up the cheers.
Mm-hmm.
A typical big shot, huh?
You're right to be concerned, Proxy. There are still Exaltist stragglers roaming inside and outside the Hollow.
Mm-hmm.
And the Obscura in the city haven't been fully inspected yet.
As far as I know, the key Exaltist leaders are still on the loose.
Mm-hmm.
They've managed to slip away after every encounter so far. The Exaltists will still be a threat until they're taken out. Even though Mevarok was severely injured by Ishu and Shifu, and the Exaltists suffered heavy losses, there's still no sign of them backing down.
Mm-hmm.
Miasma activity is still spreading. Key people like Sarah still hold major influence.
Ishwan, High Preceptor of Yunquay Summit. I've heard the name before.
How come I don't see Colonel Isolde anywhere? As the operations leader, shouldn't she be here to celebrate?
Isolde has been unwell recently and went back to the city to rest.
I don't like that.
She's also been
I really don't like that.
over the past few days.
What are they doing to Isolde?
Maybe the commander's like Proxy and isn't fond of these kinds of gatherings. She might have just found an excuse to slip away.
You might be right. That does sound like her. In any case, we've dealt a heavy blow to the Exaltists. And after fighting on the verge of life and death, the soldiers really needed a victory to boost their morale.
We really didn't, though.
That doesn't sound like something our strict Captain
We didn't
Magus
find
would
out
say.
how they were making the soldiers.
Think of it
Nor
as
did we find out the real reason of the fall of the capital.
As soldiers, it is our duty to obey orders. So even when we have doubts, we can't launch investigations on our own.
If you take action without orders, you'll be standing trial at a military tribunal. I might not mind, but I'm sure Seed Senior would stop us.
I don't want anyone ending up in front of a military tribunal either.
Right. Since it is a military order, the Major's restriction on you can't be lifted until the operation is officially concluded.
Damn it.
Sorry about that, Proxy.
I understand. Obel Squad and all the other soldiers have already given so much to protect New Eridu. Everyone should enjoy this hard-earned victory.
Thank you, Proxy.
But as Faithin, I have no right to stop moving forward. And that's on period. Excuse me, Miss Special Envoy. The Cardinal asked me to pass on a message. Some bigwig from Tops is here to see you. From Tops? Don't ask me about the specifics. You'll just have to go see for yourself. Who would want to see me from Tops? Do I know anybody from there? Oh, Damien. Oh, how's it going, buddy? You meet with Damien after dark and fill him in on what Lucro's doing.
Actually, I've already heard about Lucro personally entering the Hollow
Oh.
and the Major General's movements. Besides relocating Porcelumex and the Exaltist stock of Porcelum, they're rounding up trusted members who served under Ferox, including my poor colleagues who fled into the Hollow's labs, fearing a purge. The dust hasn't even settled, yet they're already discarding what they no longer need, proving that the only thing crueler than one ruthless boss is another. I have no place in Tops any longer, and the Defense Force won't seek justice for a stray like me.
Even though you played a major role in taking down Ferox, your new boss won't tolerate you for long, will he?
Exactly. I can't stand stray dogs like you always sniffing out scraps to survive. Like I ever had a choice. I'm just trying to stay alive.
You know what? Maybe Damien's not such a bad
I was already
guy.
planning to turn to you and Yunquay Summit for help. Regardless of our differences, you are among the few in Waifei Peninsula who have the power, care about justice, and are willing to hear me out.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I do like
Me is
Damien.
used to bowing and begging.
Unfortunately, no matter how much power we might have, we're just as constrained as you are now. I can't contact anyone at Yunquay Summit for assistance either. But if it's just to keep you safe...
It's all right. Just when I was at my wit's end, Miss Savior appeared.
Savior? Just as Damien finishes speaking, a small figure suddenly springs up from behind. Fufu? Oh, not Fufu.
Hiya! I'm the savior he was talking about. It's funny, most company employees usually see me as a disaster who would have thought I'd ever be called a savior.
Allow me to introduce you. This is Miss Zhao from TOPS, affiliated with the Krampus Compliance Authority.
Oh, Krampus.
Nice to meet you, Miss Zhao. The Krampus Compliance Authority. Is that the name of another company within TOPS? It doesn't sound as familiar to me as the other big companies.
That's alright. Most people haven't heard of it. Krampus isn't actually a company. Our role is to inspect, decide on, and enforce regulations. Brutal competition is an inherent flaw of the market system. For the members at the round table, it doesn't matter if a company's executives are tearing each other apart. However, the condition is that all actions by the company and its management must comply with the core rules and interests of the Alliance. The business game doesn't always let us play by the rules. That's the round table's mercy. But when those rule breakers go too far, the strict mother reaches out with her black branch. This time, poor Salumix has clearly stepped out of line.
I think I get why the corporations might see members of Krampus as a disaster. Even so,
I mean, they only have their
regulators like you
selves
is
to blame.
probably a key reason TOPS has managed to maintain its strong position in the city.
So, it's not hard for you to understand why I see Miss Zhao as my savior, right?
We'll only know whether I'm your savior or your disaster once all the investigations are complete.
Better than letting someone like Lucro treat you like a fish on a chopping board, right?
Although he isn't really a friend, I do sort of get Damien's style. He's determined to survive this brutal game, but he's also someone who never crosses the line.
Huh. You've got sharp and beautiful eyes.
What is with everybody with my eyes?
Krampus. And that when those eyes look at me again, they won't be filled with hostility, Miss Bell.
Miss Zhao, the Krampus member, turns and walks off with Damien in tow. She may have been small in stature, but her commanding presence nearly overshadowed the disheveled Damien beside her. It's getting late. Let's head back to the tent and get some rest. Alright, this is where I'm going to end it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We learned, well, I would say we learned a lot, but we didn't learn anything. If anything, I learned that I really don't like Magus. And I also don't like Loren. And I also don't like Lucro. So, like, basically every character that we just got introduced to, I don't like. I guess except for Orphe and Seed. Yeah. But anyway, make sure you eat something. And if you're not hungry, just have a light snack next to you. Make sure you drink water. You are 70% after all, so you have to replenish what you lose throughout the day. And make sure you get 8 hours of sleep. It does matter where, it does matter when, and it does matter how. Do not go to sleep on your neighbor's front lawn. That is not the move. And with that, I will most likely see you guys Friday. I don't know what I'll play just yet, but I have a suspicion it might be Zenless Zone Zero. Alright. Bye-bye.